G'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kems, and no good, idiotic, stupidity, public freakouts. I stumbled on my own intro. What is this insanity? Anyway, it's completely stupid. The show has stupid people. We're going to stick with the botched intro and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. If you thought the world hadn't been crazy enough this year, here's where things get a little crazier. So over here at what seems to be a shop inside of a gas station, we have an upset customer who decides to bring her dog in to sick him on the employee.
Miguel, get over here now!
Call 911, please.
Miguel!
I'm just filming for your guys' sake, that's all. I'm just trying to buy a sandwich. I'm filming.
Put your fucking camera away. This guy's a piece of shit out of me. Oh my God. Get him! Look at him!
Don't attack me, man! Don't fight me! What the f are you doing? You're attacking the wrong fucking guy, man.
Piece of shit. You break my shit.
She's stealing the cup.
I
She's
didn't
not
steal
expert.
shit.
She...
Candy's up there, you goof!
Get your dog, man.
Touch her, I'll tell you.
You're an idiot!
Come here, Charlie, come here.
Initial information told us that one of the employees behind the counter was calling the police. They proceed to take their time and arrive about 30 minutes after the fact, which at that point they were pretty much like, not our problem anymore. No one was harmed. It's all good. We probably won't bother anyway. Of course, because they're not a CEO who's worth billions of dollars. Here we see the stress of some doctors or nurses peeking at a hospital or a doctor's place. I don't know, they both got stethoscopes. They're either nurses or doctors or somewhere in between.
You better get the out of my face.
your
You better, you point your finger at me again, bitch. Get it out of my face. That's right, good. Did she not point her finger in my face?
Does he give you the right
I'm
to hit
trying.
me?
Doesn't give you the right to put your finger. You better
Hit me
move.
again, Karen.
I'm gonna dump this hot shit on you, bitch. You better move.
Okay,
better
you're
call
arrested for
somebody.
assault. You're damn right.
I mean, you're not you when you're hungry, so I better get that food in you. Here we have someone who is unable to fight their own fights with their own roommates, so gets their mother involved to do the fighting for them and is all the so proud for doing it.
Cops, do it right now. I double dodge dare you. Because we've done nothing
You
wrong.
double dodge dare me?
Yeah, do
Get
it.
your words right.
Do it. Call the cops. Do it. Do it.
This is so embarrassing. It's gonna go all over TikTok. This is embarrassing.
Then I'll do it too.
That's fine. I'm
Instagram.
standing here in my own home, and you're harassing me
Yeah.
when I walk in the door,
I'm not harassing
putting your
you.
hands on me to get out of my house.
I've not
I have it on video where your daughter tried to shove me out the door to get out of my own home. I have it on video.
You're a psycho bully, and I do not solve all my daughter's problems. But she needs some help.
Because she can't support herself.
Because-
She can't buy her own stuff for the kitchen.
Oh, I make so much money more.
Hello, how many jobs? Do you have 3 jobs?
Yeah, I support
jobs-
myself. I don't need mommy and daddy.
Oh, I don't either. I make
Because
so
you don't
much
have,
more than
do you have a mommy and daddy to help
I
you?
do. I do.
You have a mommy and a daddy to help you?
I do. He was here yesterday. My dad was here yesterday. Is this not embarrassing you?
No, it's not.
Are you proud of this?
Yes, I am.
Call the cops.
Problem.
Caitlin,
Family situation.
you said,
My shit
yeah,
family?
your mom, they're missing teeth? What's going on with that?
She's having her teeth redone.
Okay. You're a poor mom. I feel sorry.
That's so mean. Were you a mean girl in
No,
high
I'm
school?
being so sorry for her because she's missing her teeth. And you're embarrassed because you said, I'm sorry, you said to Jessica.
I said
that
she was
You
embarrassed.
just said stuff about me that Jessie said to you. I'm letting you know that you were embarrassed by your mom's missing teeth.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't embarrassed. She was embarrassed for herself. Why are you talking about my
Because
mom's
you said
physical appearance?
Not worth your time. Oh,
we're a team, Jess.
she's a piece of trash.
You're a waste of time.
Piece of trash.
After this, OP actually did call the cops. They were taken away for a bit, only for them to come back and do this awesome thing of fun, because, you know, they're crazy people.
We're on their way. It's okay.
That is some psycho bitch energy if I've ever seen any. Here we have a very impatient guy at Costco.
People can get out.
Hey, wait.
You're gonna lose that back.
Sir, please calm down.
Rawr, rawr. Rawr.
You know, I get the frustration of not being able to get through a crowd because there's just so many people in this one area, but that's not how you handle these type of things. Like, I get when you're emotional, you make some very rash and stupid decisions, but all it would take is if that person was someone who maybe had bad legs or was slightly disabled in a way, something along those lines, who wouldn't be able to handle their trolley being rammed back into them and not balance themselves with it, falling over, getting crushed by their own trolley. It won't do too much. But, you know, now that's an entire issue you've just started because of your impatience. That's going to take up a lot more of your own time and probably land you in a bunch of shit. All I'm saying, maybe take the time to take a deep breath, think about what you're about to do, and maybe be a bit wiser. This evil queen dismisses a rude guest very much in character.
To the park.
Exactly, but he doesn't have the gift of the season.
My dear, silence. We will be with... Excuse you, my dear. She gave you a parasol. You want to go? Yeah. Well, then, be my guest, my dear. Leave.
I'm waiting.
Well, Your Majesty.
So sorry, my dear.
No, that's
They're
okay.
Impatient peasants.
Unironically, probably one of my favorite things about theme parks, that the people who are playing characters, especially when they're able to dismiss or handle situations that have just popped up out of nowhere and stay very much in character for it. It's always great fun. Here we have a very interesting situation here where the landlord's apartment complex has let herself into someone's unit whilst they were having a shower. And apparently this has something to do with an apparent emergency in the apartment complex itself, but honestly the landlord kind of sucks at communicating that. Here's the clip.
I don't really want people in here when I'm not dressed. So, can you...
We're not gonna come into the
I just need 5 minutes.
Yes, not even 5 minutes.
Okay, but I'm still in here not dressed. Like, I'm in my house.
Okay, yeah, we'll step out for as long as... Can we give you 5 minutes?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. I don't know why you guys are just entering my house when I'm not dressed. Like, that's...
You said 4 hours.
I said an hour and a half, and then you guys just came in and opened my door. Are you okay? The police told me not to let... The police told me not to let you guys in, so I don't know why you're coming in.
Once again, I only need to just open the... I'm not gonna check nothing in your apartment.
Okay, but you're standing in my apartment when I asked you not to come in here.
We need to. It's an emergency. It's an active emergency. Miss, you don't know what an active emergency is?
It's clearly not an active emergency in here.
Your unit, it's not. The below
my unit
is floating.
But my unit, it's not. Did you hear yourself just say that?
Yes, Miss, but we need to determine if it's here.
You're in my house when I asked you not to be. You opened my door when I was naked in the shower. Are you okay in the head?
Miss, I never went into the bathroom.
You opened the door and tried to let a bunch of men.
I'm not gonna argue anymore.
You're inside my house. Are you psycho? Do you have a brain in that head? Because you don't just come into someone's house. Don't say okay. You're gonna get fired.
Yes.
You are, because this is illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is. You're standing in my fucking house.
When it's an active emergency, we have to check every single unit.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I asked you not to come into my house. Now you're standing in my living room, in my kitchen, using my sink.
I'm not using your sink. I'm making sure there's not a bathroom.
You're using my sink in my living room. Are you just like entitled or something? Like, do you think you just can walk into anyone's house and like start using their things? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand your logic here.
Of course you don't.
Of course I don't, because there is zero logic, because there's no f***ing brain inside that head of yours. Now please leave my unit right now.
I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave right now.
No, I can't do that.
I'm asking you to leave my unit right now. You have no permission to be in my unit. Get the f*** out now.
Yes, open.
Get out of my unit now.
Did you check
You do not have. You do not have permission to be in here. I never authorized you to come in here.
There's none.
Well, let's go check.
You cannot just come into my unit.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't actually. Okay, let me just take this out, please. Are you okay in the head? Like, are you okay in the head? Because this is not normal. This is not normal behavior at all.
Now, for some clarification points here. Depending on the lease that she signed when agreeing to lease this unit here, there probably was a clause put in there saying that, hey, if an emergency is occurring in the unit, we can enter your unit without permission, kind of deal. And it is one of those things where I can see both sides of this entire issue here. I do agree that the moment that she stated, hey, I'm in the shower butt naked, could you give me time to get dressed before you come annoying me, that everyone should just immediately stepped out. And the men who were there, the maintenance people did immediately do that. They stepped out and said, yep, we'll give you 5 minutes, whilst the lady was hesitant to do so and took a moment before she actually got out of the unit itself. And then furthermore to that, she failed to really communicate what in the world is going on here. Like, she's just kind of rumbling, she's arguing with the tenant here and doesn't really explain the situation, what's happening. She just states, oh, it's an emergency. A little bit later says, oh, it's because of some leaking downstairs, and not really explaining what she's even doing here in the first place outside of those two things. And that is a huge issue. If you're going to come into a unit unannounced for an emergency, you probably should explain yourself to the tenant, especially if you've come in when they're in the middle of the shower. Like, yeah, they probably knocked on the door initially and tried to get the tenant's attention without coming into the unit unannounced, and they probably did that. And to some degree, I don't think the lady's legally in the wrong here, unfortunately for the tenant, but she definitely is an extraordinary failure at communication at any rate, because all she could have done was like, oh, sorry, wait out here 5 minutes, let me know when you get dressed, and then when she comes to the door after you've gotten dressed, you explain the situation to her, why we're here. Just explain that it's an emergency because there's some leaks happening, we need to find where these leaks are coming from. And then I'm pretty sure everything would have been a-okay from that point moving forward. But no, there was no communication like that. She just thought that she had the right of way to do exactly what she wanted to do without explaining what's happening to the tenant, who would probably want to know why the hell you're in my unit in the first place. In this next clip, we've got a Karen at McDonald's who has no idea how to be nice towards the minimum wage workers.
Brandon, go.
Do you want to see my bank? Huh?
You too, thank you. Go.
Do you want to see my bank?
I don't care.
I thought so. Yo, stay out of my business. Yeah. Call the cops, bro. Call.
Who called the cops, bro?
Okay, because that's a false accusation. Do you want to see my receipt? I can show you right here. Yeah, okay. Hello, miss. Huh? Here you go, guys. Does anybody want to verify this so Grimace is happy? I mean, we don't want to piss off Grimace. Huh? Here's my receipt, yo. Come here, bro, come here. Brother, huh? Yo, bro. How's your face? Come here. You want to see it?
They don't care about your receipt after you've done insulted her. You need to just go.
Hey, yo, calm down, straight up, my friend, man. Yo, okay? All right, then. I thought so. So next time, you know what you're talking about before you accuse somebody of some like that. Okay? You work at McDonald's. Okay? I'm retired and I'm 45. I don't got to work. You want to see it? Just shut your mouth next time. Shit, get the fuck out of here. Hey, yo, there's nobody back there that can deal with this. Calm down. Bitch, I train jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, homie. Professional fighters. I train with pros, nigga. Step up. I thought so.
Give me the phone, because he's talking about who are you, bro? Hey, what's your record? Can I Google you, bro? You know why, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, whilst I would like to know what this guy's what happened before this clip occurred, because he's accusing them of potentially doing some form of racist profiling or something along those lines, something wrong or something along those lines. Either way, I don't think it matters too much when this guy's just sitting here trying to go like, you see my bank account? You see it here? You see this proof? You see my receipt? I'm retired at 45, bitch. You're still at McDonald's. bitch. It's like, at that point, no one's gonna fucking listen to you. If you're going to start throwing insults and bragging about your current position in life, it is like the thing that will immediately shoot anyone else from just acknowledging your existence. And at that point, it's time to fucking leave. Here we got a very interesting one. So by the looks of it, these two people came from different directions going towards the drive-thru of this fast food restaurant here. They both got there at very similar times, except for one person got there slightly quicker, and the other person is extremely unhappy about it. Here's what happens next.
Because you cut me off. Okay, because you cut me off. This is a drive-thru. I beat you. Right. And I cut you off. I beat you. Because I was in the line right here. You wasn't in the line. Yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed in. And I swooped around. No, you the idiot. No, you are. Why you gonna get that food first? Why you gonna get that food first? Okay. You need it anyway. Oh, yeah. So you need it. Okay. Okay. I showed you. Okay. You look like you need some too. Don't start that mess for me, honey. This ain't what you want. I guarantee you, baby. I guarantee you, baby. What? We gon' crash, baby. We gon' crash. I'm gonna be sitting here because if I could get over, we both gonna be sitting right here. We're gonna both be sitting here. Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage.
Yes, because being first in the drive-thru versus this person is so worth the potential extra hundreds of dollars you're going to end up spending if you do end up hitting their car. Because that is the wisest move that you would ever do. Or furthermore to that, that would probably also crack up your premiums on insurance because, you know, you were extremely terrible of a driver trying to push your way in front of someone, causing damage. That is that's completely caused by your ignorance and selfishness. But hey, do that if you want. I mean, that'd be a funny story to tell. The story of your $702 Big Mac. For people who know that reference, you guys are the real ones. Here we have someone having a big fight with one of the fast food workers over what seemingly is meant to be an egg roll. Roll the clip.
Yes. Oh, please do, because I got time, bitch. I got time. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. I want you to bring your ass over here with that energy. What are you gonna do? Let me tell you something. You're gonna fight me over Doormat, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. 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 Remember my face, ho. Yeah, remember. No, bitch, you don't work here, bitch. You knew. You knew it.
Can I get my food?
Let me get my food, please.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for work.
Let me get my food. Bitch, you lucky I don't spit in your face, ho. You lucky I gotta go to work.
I mean, I don't pick you for a gym nut, but I suppose everyone's going to want that protein very desperately at some points in times to cause stupid stuff like this. Now, don't get me wrong, both people are very clearly in the wrong in this entire situation. Like, we don't know how this fight started in the first place, nor who actually caused this mess, but let's just say neither side weren't afraid of escalating things further. One's yelling and screaming over the counter, bending right over trying to get up in their face, and the other tried to swing. Yeah. I mean, there's not much more to say, really. Here we have a fun one. We have a disabled guy who's behind the camera here confronting a couple in their beater van who are parking in a disabled car park when they seemingly don't have a reason to be there.
We're in a disabled parking space.
You came to us.
What does that even mean?
That means that you bothered us. We didn't come to you, so
I couldn't
nothing.
park there, and I had to park down the street. How is that
we didn't know that you had a parking spot. We didn't know.
There was a big sign right in front of you.
You couldn't tell us
There's
anything.
a big sign.
You couldn't be a big man.
There's a big sign that says disabled parking.
You couldn't be a big man and come and ask us.
I had to park down the block.
You couldn't be a big man.
Okay, let's think about this. Let's think. I come in.
Move.
If I asked you to move. If I asked you to move, I would have to go all the way back to my van.
You could have asked us to move.
I would have to park to ask you to move.
You can ask your driver to come ask us
I drive
to move.
myself.
Well, I'm sorry. You could have been a big man and came to us and asked us to move.
Let's think. I park, I come ask you to move, I go back to my van and then park again. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
Why don't you be a big man and just ask us to move? I don't know, how about you be considerate motherfuckers and just not park in a disabled car park in the first place? That's not a parking spot for you, you entitled pricks. Heck, it's illegal. If police see you do that, oh, that's a ticket right then and there, because illegal parking. You're not meant to be there. So don't be this like, oh, why don't you be a big man? Buzz off. You're being an entitled prick because you shouldn't even be there in the first place. Here we've got a pair of Karens who decide to walk into a car park space and stand there and wait there to claim the car park for a car that's not even near there just yet. So when someone else comes in to use the car park, they just start going off and other people start recording.
Nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a f about none of that. That's what you need to understand. This got me up and you got me up. Hey, hurry up. Make sure. Tell him it's two black bitches too. Thank you. I'll move. It's not that serious. I'm not that serious, but we can't do that. Yeah, but I'm saying, but we could approach this. I know. I'm sorry. Look. I apologize. Look, you guys. What is police cop calling? You guys. But you can't do. You can't do. All right.
Nah, it's over a parking space.
Hey, no. You're calling over a parking space. How dumb do you sound? I swear to God, I'm going to do that. Okay? So I apologize.
No, she's not giving me my face. No, she's not.
I thought she was going to walk. That's why. I know.
There's no need.
I'm sorry. Look. Hey, man.
No, I'm just
sorry.
letting you guys know.
But, you can't do that, though. You can't walk into spot, David.
Okay.
I was right there.
All right, hold on.
Look. We gotta get the f*** on. I'm sick of this. Mind your business. Mind your business. Back up. You walking up on us, though. But you walking up on us, though. You ain't got nothing else better you can be doing? I don't have time for you. Nigga, people don't know what type of chill. We let you have it. I will flip the f*** out and whoop your ass out. Back the f*** up. He over here messing with me. This ain't got nothing to do with this man. Nothing at all. We got it. We got it figured out. Don't go about your day thing.
Oh, you have a good one.
No, don't feed it to him. He getting in the... Oh, I'm going to feed all of you. You got the right one today.
Look, lady, I think it's as simple as this. It's a car park, not a human park. This isn't where you park yourself, it's where you park your big metal cars. And unfortunately, you're not in a big metal car. Someone else is, and they're trying to take the car park. I mean, I suppose you could potentially put on some more pounds, and then we could classify you as a car if that's your decision. If that's what you want to become big enough that you could be legally classified as a car in these car parks. That was too far. But it's like, I don't get these type of people. It's like there's always car parks everywhere, and I'm gonna be completely honest here. I much rather just take the first car park I find, regardless of how far away it is, because you know what? I'm gonna spend less time walking towards my destination than I am going to be roaming around trying to find a car park that's close. Like, it's just a waste of time at the end of the day. Just grab a car park and be done with it. No need to hog random ones because you want to be close. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. In this clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy that a pair of older teenagers, young adults, are making use of the park swings when there's no one else in the park.
Here we go, man.
What?
Don't you guys think you're a little bit too big to be swinging on a swing set when there's a lot of little kids here? I mean, come on.
What do you mean?
You're taking up all the space. Parents bring their kids to the park to swing, not for older kids to be on the swing. You're what, 18, 19?
20?
Well, come on, get off the swing.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I can.
No. Little big kid lives matter. Are you kidding me? Yeah, keep walking away. Freaking Karen. I called you a Karen.
Karen?
Yeah.
Karen. My name is not Karen.
Well, you're acting like a Karen.
Well, get off the swing.
You can't make me.
I'm just gonna go get the park person.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Bye. Right back at you.
I mean, when it comes down to swings, if a park's empty or there's not many people doing it, who cares? Oh no, you're swinging on a swing. Those things are literally made to be able to handle a stupid amount of weight. Some of them can only handle up to 250 pounds, but a lot of the steel-made ones where it's chains, they can handle upwards of 500 pounds before it potentially becomes a problem. So it's just a question of like, who cares? There's no kids trying to get on this swing. There's no kids in the actual playground in the background either. The Karen's just being upset and going off of them for no particular reason. I have no idea. Next, we have a Karen who didn't get precisely what she ordered, so she decides to go overboard and throw everything from this fast food restaurant everywhere.
My order every time. I just spent $40 on my order money, and I just want take it. I just want the tea, just the sweet tea.
Oh, heck.
No. Wait.
What the bruh?
Yes, self-entitled Karen, yes, you can let out your baby rage here. It won't do you any good, especially considering there's a camera behind you recording your every move and will probably be sent to the police at some point in the very near future, and you're probably going to have some problems after that. But hey, that's not my problem to deal with anymore. That's yours. I don't get people like this. It's just like, I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to barge my way in. I'm going to grab this crap, make a mess, and walk away. Why? In this next clip, we got a Karen who's very upset at a person for playing music on their speakers at a, I would assume, is a resort of sorts.
It is too loud. It's too loud. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna annoy you until you tell me stop. Annoy you?
Now you assaulted me.
Oh,
Now you assaulted me.
sorry.
You see that? You saw it.
Oh, I didn't stop it.
You assaulted me twice.
He twisted my wrist.
You're gonna be arrested.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Have me arrested. Have me arrested.
This one's weird. I can definitely say that the guy's kind of a little in the wrong initially, at least. Like, he probably should have turned it down. I don't know why you're playing music on loudspeakers when it's not just you in that general area. Yeah, you may be with other people, but then there's also other people who are also at that resort that may not have any association for you and may not like the music being played. So maybe when you get asked, maybe turn it down. But at the same time, the way this Karen decided to handle the situation is just absolutely abhorrent. It's just like, no, I won't turn it down. Okay, then I'm going to annoy the shit out of you by grabbing your legs, lifting up your chair as much as I possibly can, then trying to grab your cup, dropping it and make it go everywhere, and then throw the lid at you. Like, that's kind of just like you've crossed the line and you've gone way over it at that point. You're now solely in the wrong. Here you have a Karen at Planet Fitness who's upset that someone is taking a little while on the machine that they're using because they're doing multiple sets, and when they don't go for a rest, they decide to get a staff member involved even though there's multiple other machines. I'm genuinely confused.
Hey Karen.
But if you don't follow along, we just ask you to get out.
Okay, I would like to start my circuit training.
Sadly, I'm still here. That's the thing. It's not like I'm just over here sitting here not doing anything and I'm taking up the machine. I'm over here working out. I can pause and take a longer break if I need to. I come in here all the time. I've never had any issue with nobody except for you, Miss Karen. And I go to all Planet Fitnesses, the ones around Pflugerville here. I hit all of them. But my thing is you're sitting there specifically waiting for this machine. And there are two other machines that do the same thing. But I'm not over here harassing you, though. You coming over here by me. That's the whole thing. See, she's not taking accountability for actions. Like I said, I come in here all the time, no issues. And if I see somebody using the machine, I either go get on another one or
I'm
wait.
sorry, I'd like to follow
No,
rules.
well, you need to stop trying to harass people. How about that? Because you're not entitled just because it's your first day. I have one more set, but see, she didn't ask that. What happened was I was taking a break, and she was trying to rush me off the machine.
4 red lights.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I got one more set to do.
You're gonna have to do
But you might want to get up out people's face, though. How about that? Can I do my last set? That's all I need to do. Like I said, I don't come in here and cause no issues with nobody, and I've been part of Planet Fitness for years. So this right here is the first time somebody ever tried to roll up on me.
I think you're scared to tell you anything possible.
No, ain't nobody scared to tell me nothing. You just being messy now. And it ain't gonna work over here. It ain't gonna work over here. Well, you could have used another machine.
I'm following the rules.
Because like I said, you seen her get in my face. I'm over here.
You're
I
gonna
hear.
have to be more forceful with the rules.
Whatever. No, you just ain't getting your way today. How about that?
That's not it. I'm following the rules.
Whatever. But like I said, sir, I'm over here on the machine. She over here starting stuff.
I understand. Now, so if you can finish your set.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do.
Going forward, if you want to use 30-minute circuit, please make sure you follow along.
So if I come tomorrow and she does the same thing, are you going to make me wait?
You can't rush the person off the machine, ma'am. That's the whole point.
Read the rules.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I was on the machine first. I'm not moving because you want to rush.
That sounds like you're almost comfortable, man.
Because you're trying to rush. All I want to do is do my last set, and that's it. Man, you're not. Whatever. There. Who was there?
You need to be removed.
No, you being racist, ma'am. Go ahead on with all that.
God.
Yes, you are.
Chinese,
There.
black, white, I don't
Whatever. You're over here in my face. You're in my face. Sir, but like I said.
Because this is a point.
Exactly.
But the problem is, we're getting into confrontation.
I'm not. Am I trying to follow?
You're over here in my face.
You guys are both.
Am I following the rules?
You're following the rules now.
How many sets does she get to do?
The thing is, we don't need to be getting in other people's faces. I understand the frustration. I totally do.
So the person who's in the right trying to follow the rules needs to push aside?
If you're going to get in another member's face, it's starting to get in a little bit in the wrong.
It's in the wrong because you're not handling the situation.
Wow, he's not handling the situation.
Explain the rules to her, right?
And I'm listening.
And I told her she can finish her set. She can finish it.
I'm genuinely confused. I'm sorry, what's the problem here? She was taking too long on the machines to do her sets, even though there's multiple other I'm genuinely confused here on what in the world's actually happening or why this person's upset at this person in the first place. Oh, she's breaking the rules. What rules? You're not allowed to take you're not allowed to do long sets on a machine. You have to be quick on them. You have to be rushed off them the moment someone else wants to use those machines. Like, I'm sorry, lady, don't you have multiple other sets that you would be doing in this session as well? Why wouldn't you go do one of those sets before you go do this? Yeah, I know, some people like to do their sets in the same particular order every single time, but unfortunately, when you're using a gym that other people use, there might be cases where the machine you want to use is currently in use by someone else, so you're going to have to skip that one for the time being and come back to it later. It's not that hard. In fact, you've probably wasted far more time getting in this kafissel hustle fit for no reason and ultimately didn't even get your way. Like, that was so dumb. This clip is quite something to say the least, and what's happened here is that the person who's been recorded here performed a hit and run. They've hit someone else's car on the road and attempted to run away from them. Anyway, the person who they hit ended up following, chasing them down, and now here we have this confrontation here.
You're not hurt.
No, but we're broke!
What?
We're broke and we can't afford iron!
It's not my problem.
Why can't you have a heart? Have a heart! Please!
No.
F you! Piece of shit! Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit if anybody did that to me! Oh no, the car's bruised! Who cares? It's cosmetic bullshit! Why are you so heartless? Why are you so heartless?
Excuse me. Okay, but can I see your driver's license?
Why do you don't need my name. I know you don't need my license.
Yes, I do.
No, you do
So
not.
I can turn it into my insurance. I sure do.
You just need my insurance.
No, I need to see
No,
your
you
driver's
do
license.
not.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You're
You
gonna
ran into me. I didn't
You
run
don't
into
need
you.
my ID.
I do.
No, you do not. You do
Yes,
not.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You do not need
I
to know
will
where
turn
I
in a police
live.
report.
For what?
Where you live is on here. Yeah.
Fine.
We also get provided with an image of the actual damage done to the car itself, and whilst it isn't exactly much, it is just a lot of paint scrape on the actual panel itself. This could cost hundreds of dollars, especially if this is an area where there are sensors and all that, because modern cars have stupid sensors basically everywhere that cost a lot to deal with if the panel gets severely damaged in any way, shape, or form. And this may seem a little bit heartless coming from me, but if you're on the road and you know you're broke, then why aren't you paying a lot more attention to what's happening around you so you don't get in an incident like this? And why is your second thought to it is you then immediately run away from an accident? That's going to cost you a whole lot more in funds and everything else, because now you've performed a hit and run instead of you've just scraped along a car. This might increase your insurance premium by a little bit. It's like there's a level of difference. Your insurance premium's now going up to you get a fine and other mess that is going to cause more issues for you in the long term. This is a crazy one. So the store owner believes that this pair of people stole something, so they decide to lock her inside of the store. Yet this isn't crazy enough that one of the other customers has to get involved.
We just need our friends.
Okay, what do you think? What happened? You think I took something from you?
I don't know. I would
So
like to ask
you just locked the door and you locked me in here and you said I took something from you?
cancel this. I can lock the door if I don't.
That's crazy. I'm coming here to buy things from you.
To purchase.
Why would I
just
steal
came
from you?
an eye exam next door, and you're telling me.
Where do you have cameras in here?
Do you have cameras in here?
You don't have cameras?
No, we don't.
So would you like to check my clothes? I don't want her to touch me. Would you like to check? Can you call the police? Because I have nothing for you guys. There's all
Simone,
the frames
take your
are
shirt.
there.
Take your shirt. Let's go.
All the frames are
You
there.
can call the police, sir.
Is it because I'm black? Is that the problem? Because my girlfriend is standing here buying from me? You're not going anywhere.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Call the police. Can you call the police, please? Can you call the police, please? Call the police. Call the police right now.
Against the law.
Call the police.
And you're confining them, which is also
Yeah.
against the law.
I didn't walk out of your store with anything, and I don't have anything in my
this is
pocket.
racism. That's what.
It's I speak Russian. I hear you're speaking Russian back there. That's crazy.
When I came in the store, I filled in the places.
You filled in the places. So where are the glasses? Where are the glasses?
I think so.
I'm gonna stand here
You
until
don't
the
even
police
have
get here.
proof.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I have my glasses I came in here with. I have no glasses on me. So are you gonna lock me in here some longer or what? No, I'm gonna. The cops are coming. The cops are on their way. What's the address here?
The moment that she said that she's not 100% sure that they actually stole something is the moment that she lost me entirely. Look, from my basic understandings of law shenanigans, but I do know this is from Canada based upon what I know, is that if you have definitive evidence that proves your reasoning of why you believe they stole, yes, you can lock them in the store. You can't physically stop them if they make the attempt to leave, but you can lock them in the store. That is legal. But you have to have evidence that definitively proves your belief that they stole something. She straight up admits that she doesn't. This is purely a hunch, which is straight up fucking bullshit. I hope that these people throw at the book, that the book gets thrown at her, because that is some straight up bullshit and probably racism, just because that's just insane to even do that when you don't have any evidence that they actually took something. You just believe they did or have a hunch that they did. Just because you have a hunch on something doesn't mean you can stop them from leaving. That's not how that works. OP catches someone trying to steal their purse, and when they call them out for it, this happens.
Hey, think about you. You mean that's still my sister? Go talk slick.
She want to steal purses. She could.
Well, I picked it up. You keep saying I stole something. Was anything missing out of your purse?
You took it.
Verbally.
You took it outside the store.
It doesn't matter. Was anything missing out of your purse?
Why are you yelling?
No.
Why are you yelling?
No.
Bruh,
shut up before you get beat up. I'm really trying to spare you.
No, we're not.
I'm really trying to spare you.
Just walk out.
I'm really trying to spare you. You are a white girl.
We're not gonna
Compared to me, I will beat the shit out of you.
What am I gonna do, bitch? Come on.
That's what I'm telling you. God, y'all just don't know how black bitches get down. Are y'all slow? Are y'all slow?
Ain't you pregnant? Go
it
home.
Don't matter.
Why are you trying to pick a fight?
Stop provoking.
Why are you trying to pick a
Stop
fight?
provoking me.
You know we left. You walked away.
Stop provoking
Go
me.
away.
Stop provoking me.
Doing too much.
Hey, what are we saying? We're speaking of my child before you get smacked. What are we saying?
I swear, this is always how it goes. These people who attempt to do something along the lines of this, when they get called out for it, they become extraordinarily defensive instead of just accepting, yeah, fair enough, and moving on with your day. Like, you're just now drawing more attention to yourself, getting more people involved in the situation, and making it more of a hassle than what it could have been. Like, seriously. Here we have some supposed conflict between one of the passengers and the stewardess of the flight here that ultimately divulges into the point where the passenger gets kicked off the flight. She refuses to leave for various different reasons, according to a few people around her and the person behind the camera who's across the aisle from her. Apparently this passenger did nothing wrong, but they want her off the plane anyway, so here's what happens.
Right here are my backup. No, it's not okay. You can't do that to somebody just because they didn't want your flight attendant to keep patronizing them. And so I said, quit patronizing me, and I picked off a flight.
I think you should just go ahead because they're going to put on the scene. But you need to prove your point because you didn't do anything. And that was real rude. This is out of control. This is too much. Yeah, you don't want to get banned from the airport. You don't want to get banned. But when you get off, you make sure they give her a flight too or whatever.
Okay, I need my bag. I need my bag. My bag is on this plane. I need my bag. My medicine's in it. My medicine is in my bag, and I need my bag, and that's why I needed my bag to begin with.
Let's go, and then we're gonna take care of that. Let's go.
So if she leaves, she's traveling with me, you'll give her a new flight as well?
Yeah.
Will she get a new flight to where our destination?
Yeah.
Promise her.
Okay,
y'all need to promise her because that's bullshit.
I'm recording this. This is ridiculous.
Because that's bullshit.
Wow. If people can behave like this and do this to people, what is the world coming to?
No, for real though. That's crazy.
Okay, so I need you to tell me and confirm for me if I get off of this flight that you will give me a new flight for free to my destination. Well, I already paid for a ticket.
We're going to look at rebooking you. If your friend wants to come off the flight.
So if my friend comes off, you'll look at it meaning what? What does looking mean? I need a verification that I'm going to be there tonight. No, I need you to tell me, that I will get on a flight today to my destination. Will you please?
That's crazy to me.
Will you please tell me that you're going to make sure I get on another flight?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, boo. You tell them exactly how you feeling, boo. Tell them it's bullshit. You want to
say that they told me they would give me a new flight. Now they won't.
You asked about your bag. You asked about your bag.
Did they say that? Yeah, she won't admit to it now.
This time we're going to have to ask you to grab your belongings and deplane the aircraft.
That's because of that stewardess. This is because of the stewardess.
Babe, why don't y'all just go on out, though? Why don't y'all just go on out? Because y'all having everybody else have to
pay the consequences. Can you just go?
We got to pay the consequences, though.
200 people.
Okay, well, talk to the stewardess. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to say for everyone, maybe if you were respectful to the flight attendants, that's right. That's how I feel too.
Now he going.
I didn't do anything. You're mad because you're getting kicked off. It's no reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane.
I can't believe you all have to.
No reason to kick someone off. Because I said, please quit patronizing me? That's rude?
No. I never did this. I just feel like it was rude.
You ladies stop enabling her, please.
Now,
she wasn't rude. She didn't say anything rude.
She was away.
Well, too bad. I'm not. Too bad. People can be mad if they want.
They should let it go. But it doesn't matter. They should just let it go and talk.
Literally. She didn't swear. She didn't just. She kind of has a rude. She kind of has a rude demeanor. She has a rude toned voice. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we don't want to get off.
Nobody wants to get off the plane. We all got it. We got to get off the plane.
I just don't want you to get banned for life.
I haven't done anything.
I feel like, in all honesty, they about to escort y'all off of here. They gonna be real rude, nasty, grabbing, pulling and shit. Y'all might as well head on up there and let them. She said out her mouth she was gonna redo y'all flights. Hers too.
She's gonna what?
She said that.
Here.
But then she went back to something else. But you got that on camera. You got that on camera.
I
that
didn't.
She said that.
She didn't say
she
it
said
on
we
camera.
Gonna renew you. She said she was gonna renew y'all flights.
You say what you heard.
She said she was gonna renew y'all flights. Period, point blank. I don't work here. I don't know what's going on or how they gonna move about it, but they said that. But I just feel like y'all should head up front and let them know. Talk to the captain. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all bags already up front, boo. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to leave her either, so you might as well.
No, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
No, we're traveling. It's ridiculous.
I hope y'all figure it out, though.
Let them buy. Let them buy.
I am curious what happens to checked-in baggings when you get kicked off a plane, but I suppose that's a question I could probably go Google and not just annoy you guys about it. But the second bit of this is just like, I get it. If you believe you did nothing wrong, especially considering how she decides to describe the situation here, I get you'd be frustrated for being kicked off the plane. But at a certain point, when they've made up their mind that they're going to kick you off the plane, you're just better off hopping off the plane and just having to deal with that mess, potentially suing them down the line, whatever it takes to do that. Yes, it's a huge inconvenience, but you refusing to get off at that point when they've already made up their mind that you're getting off the plane, all it's going to do is evolve into the plane getting deboarded, and then eventually, if you still refuse to get off, police getting involved, arresting you, and yeah, and then you probably have less grounds to sue people on at that point. I don't know. This situation sucks either way, and apparently the steward said they were going to give her help move her flight elsewhere anyway. I don't know. This seems weird. You're not going to believe this, but someone encountered a crazy person at McDonald's. Yeah, I know, right? That's insane. Oh, wait, that's just normal. It's McDonald's. What else do you expect? Normal people? Actually, they'll be there too. There's just also a heavy abundance of wackos. Like this one here.
Get away from my car.
Come on!
Get away from my car.
Really, you? Boy? Get out of your car, boy! Son!
Go somewhere, crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. Get out of your car now.
You don't
yeah,
want me to
eating your McDonald's?
You don't
Get
want
out
me
of
to
your
go
car,
there.
asshole!
Get your order straight.
Come on. Come on now. I'm so ready to fight club this shit. Let's go. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. Get a degree. Go to school.
I am what I
Go
eat.
to school.
I am what I eat. You see my car versus your car.
You're eating McDonald's? Go to school.
You see my car versus your
Go
car.
to-
Bye. Bye.
Make $1 million a year, you
But you McDonald's.
son. No, I'm not eating at McDonald's. I was getting a coffee at McDonald's. You?
That's not
$2
eating?
bill?
That's not eating? Take your ass on.
Get out of your car, pussy. Get
Go
out
home.
of your car.
Go home.
I'm here. No,
Go home.
come on.
Go home, Miss Washington. Take your ass home.
Come on. No, get your ass out of your car. Are you going to post this? Because you look like a pussy right now. A pussy with your, Get a degree. Go to school. Go to school. Oh, I'm putting it on the internet. Really?
Yo, get away from my car.
I'm not near your car. Your white ass car. Let's go. No, pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Get away from my car.
You're a pussy. I'm not touching your
You
stupid
smell like
white
pussy.
two-door car.
You smell like pussy.
No, I
get up,
don't.
get away from my
You
car.
only wish you could have this, dumb. Get out of your car. Come on.
This bitch bugging.
Come on. Dumb.
Look at this.
Like I have your car, much less expensive, dickhead. Come on. What a pussy. You're a pussy. A pussy. You are a pussy. Put that on me. Put it on Instagram. All that. I'm a pussy because this woman is. I'm a
done
pussy.
yet?
I won't even get out of my
You
car.
done yet?
I'm a pussy.
You done yet?
No, I'm not done yet. Till you get out of your car and stand up against me. Let's go.
You
Come
done
on.
yet? Can you go somewhere else? Look,
I'll
people are
go
trying
anywhere.
to. People
to
are trying
beat
to.
your ass?
people
I'll
are-
go anywhere
people
to
are
beat
try-
your ass.
Oh my God! People are trying to get in their car.
Go ahead. I'm not. I have no beef with her. I have a beef with you. Get out of your car, you little pussy. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let me put this together, right? So you make $1 million a year, yet you go to McDonald's. No, not for food, but simply to get a coffee. What a waste of time. And like, I just gotta sit here and question, okay, so you're rich and you only stop at a McDonald's, not to get a snack for food for the morning just because you're a bit busy. No, to get a coffee. I'm sure you go past better coffee places on your way to work. Heck, if you're that rich, get a flippin' coffee machine to have at home, and you can make really, really good tasting coffees and not have McDonald's or shenanigans. Like, this seems a bit stupid. And the rest of the clip's just insane. This person seems like she's either drunk or high, maybe a mixture of both, maybe a bit insane. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of variables going on here, and she seems to be completely off the deep end. Like, I'm sorry, but the whole internet's laughing at you for this one. You're sitting here going like, oh, you're going to post it on the internet? Oh, you're going to show how much of a pussy you are? It's like, you're just getting to show how much of an idiot you are. Like, I'm sure that in a sober mindset, you'd look at this and go, oh God, and cringe and just do all that crap, because this is embarrassing as hell. Here we dropped into the middle of a situation where it seems like flights have been cancelled / delayed for multiple days, and this staff member here honestly seems to have no idea how to properly handle it. Here's the clip. Waiting for a situation like this, B just sucks at handling and dealing with other humans and being empathetic towards them, or C, she just does not give 2/10 of a shit. That could be possible here. Ultimately though, this entire thing just sucks, and yeah. Here we have one of the most interesting ways to quit a job.
Oh, man! Oh! Hey. Oh, fuck! Yeah. Fuck out. I already told you I quit. So I don't know what you're talking about. Before I trespass. Oh, man! Before I trespass. Scoop forward. Oh, man! Get out! Get out! Hey, you ain't gonna keep disrespecting her like that. You go in on with that shit. Touch me. Touch me, you gonna yell. I tell you what, you ain't gonna keep disrespecting her like that. I bet you that. Touch me, you gonna yell. You're an idiot. Touch me, you gonna yell. Touch me, you gonna yell. Don't touch me. Bye. Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot?
Obviously, there's a lot more that happened at least prior to this clip or things on those lines, because no one gets to this type of state for nothing, really. So it just comes to a question on, was this all, like, what was... Like, how did we get here in the first place? As well as a more interesting thing of note is it looks like she has her phone out trying to record this entire incident herself as she's quitting, which... I don't know, it makes me a little bit more concerned about her reasons for quitting, whether that be because she genuinely has a terrible boss that abused people in the workplace and that's why she's recording, or she's trying to have some form of booyah moment on TikTok or something along those lines, and that's why she's recording. It's like saying, yeah, I stick it to the man by quitting on the spot and screaming and shouting in front of all the customers. That's going to get me a lot of clicks. So there is a few concerns here, but ultimately this is how it's gone. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's trying to rip out the survey lines that have been put into the property line of someone else's property because she doesn't agree with those survey lines and believes that her property goes further in than those survey lines.
Get off my property, ma'am.
Not on your property.
I have this surveyed. I have this surveyed. You're trespassing.
You did not.
I have this surveyed.
You did not.
You cannot pull up my...
Show me the survey.
I have the permits. I have the permits right here for everything. It's right here. It's right here, ma'am. Okay, quit pulling up my property, ma'am. Come here. Come on. I'll show you the permits. I have permits, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I just did.
She's tearing up my property. I have permits. I have a survey. I instruct you to leave.
Where's your survey?
Please leave. Leave, ma'am. Please leave my property. Please.
See how you got it there? That's correct.
I have permits.
That's correct.
I have permits.
Look at
Please
here.
get off my property, ma'am.
See right there?
You are in violation of the county. Get off my property. This is my property.
Right here.
Right here I have.
That's in my yard.
Get off my property, ma'am. She's trespassing. This is my surveyed line that I have put
I'm
up.
not trespassing.
And she is tearing it up.
I'm on my own side.
I have permits and a survey. And she is tearing up my plans. Destruction of my property. Here she is again. This is my neighbor at this house right here. And I don't know if she's got reinforcements with a baby. So
I don't have a baby.
You're on my property. Please leave. She's obviously,
This is your
she's
property.
way on it now at this point.
This is my property.
I have a survey of the property.
You show it to me.
I have a survey.
Show it to me.
Sure. Just quit ripping up my plans, and I'll show. It's right over by. It's posted right by my project. I have the survey of my permits posted.
Who out here and surveyed it?
I have my permit posted on my fence. Outside, I'm showing her the permit.
Well, I want to see the survey.
I'm
not
showing
the
her the permit. The survey is included in this permit. I had
Then
to get
let
it.
me see.
I had to get it. She
You
is
said
not
you wanted to show me,
on
and
my
you're not
property
showing
now.
me.
I don't feel safe. She is threatening me. Please get off my property, ma'am.
I'm off.
She still isn't off the
No,
property.
I'm off.
I have surveyed the property. She has pulled up my survey sticks.
Show me where the survey sticks are.
She's on my property right now.
Show me.
She's on my property right now.
Here.
I have the survey,
Yourself, you ain't
and
even
I
home.
feel threatened. I feel threatened.
You feel threatened.
Get off my property, ma'am.
I
Please
am off your property.
leave. You
Nope,
are
not till
damaging
you show me a
my
survey.
property. She's damaging my property.
I am not
I asked her to
damaging
leave.
your
She's not
property.
leaving. Good day, ma'am.
I'm gonna call the police.
Good. We got evidence.
Show him a survey.
We have evidence.
Are you gonna pay to remove them from his property?
I mean, you're an asshole.
Dude, you have been out of hand this whole time.
Why would I pay somebody to do it when I can
Why
do
would
it?
you plant trees in his property?
This is my property. It's
Where
an
is-
easement to the
where's your
county.
survey?
It's an easement to the county.
Your trees don't offend that easement?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now when I've been maintained.
Clearly on my side, so she obviously thinks that's hers.
trees?
You need a permit to remove trees. You need a permit to remove trees.
You just put
I
those
do
two
not need
trees
a
down.
permit.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't understand. We don't have to answer to you at all. The government.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
The guy from
And when he sees this legal contract, it'll be this against your
no,
legal
you
nothing.
you better get an attorney. You have 13
You
feet,
need an attorney
but not
for your
13
trees.
feet belongs to you.
13.5.
No,
But
there's an easement here.
so did we both agree for those trees?
I didn't.
Who are you?
I did not agree for those
Did
trees.
you agree for the trees?
I did not on the owner, and she planted trees,
And
obviously.
You know what? I didn't agree with you driving up on my property with that
On
guy.
my
It's
pro-
not your property.
It's not her property.
The truck could not extend.
Here's more
Okay,
trees.
right here.
Okay.
More trees on the property. She has been notified that she needs a permit.
Just like he wants to put that there. This isn't his property.
We cannot deal with you, so we had to go this way.
That it's not. Does it say easement on
The
there?
Charlotte County public offer your trees.
I'll take the goddamn trees down.
You need a permit. Hopefully you get a permit.
I hit my head against the desk for this type of thing because, like, it's one of those things where property lines, seemingly just from a little bit of research, can be extremely confusing depending on where you are in America. It's just one of those things. But at the end of the day, if he's got the permit, he's got, like, the fully written thing that proves that, yep, that's his property. It's as simple as that, I believe, at least. Unless they forged it. But it's like one of those things. Property lines there, he's got the contract, he's got the information, he literally had this approved by someone else who marked out the properties. It is what it is. And of course, because this is America, you're going to take it to court. Oh, Lord. Here we have a very unhappy biker.
Get off, old boy. You, get out. Get out.
I'm recording.
Get out.
Recording.
Get out.
Recording. There's a guy right here with the license plate 2496210. He's harassing me. Get the license plate. There's an error.
Push, old boy. Move over, bitch. Come on. Bitch ass. What's up? You too, old boy. Bitch ass. What? Get out, bitch.
Are you in drunk?
Whilst I have no idea what actually happened prior to this clip here, I'm just going to make an assumption based upon how the guy drove away and seems to be swerving through his lane and into other people's lanes, that he probably almost hit this car and was very upset when the car beeped, just horned him, and though this is now his reaction to that. That's what I'm assuming. We don't know what actually happened prior to this. All we know is he's batch insane. In this next clip, Karen's unhappy with the job of a certain person, so decides to go on about how lazy they are in a warehouse.
Do another FedEx order. But if I have 2 boxes, I'm not putting that skid there because then we run into issues. You're too lazy to get off your thing, get the pallet jack, move it properly back to where I have it.
Hold on, rewind. Don't call me lazy. Okay, because I'm not lazy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, see the thing. Now you say things. Instead of coming back here and saying something nice and saying, "Hey, listen, don't mess with my boxes until I'm gone," which is all you had to say. But now you want to say other stuff. But you're saying, you already made that clear. You already made that clear. You don't have to say other stuff.
Well, why today?
I mess with your boxes, so that makes me lazy. I mess with your boxes, that makes me lazy.
That's not even what I said. So you didn't even get the point.
But you're telling me I'm lazy.
No, that's not what I said.
You say I don't have to get off the forklift because you're lazy.
Yes.
That's what you said, right?
Yes, because you like to push stuff up because it was very obvious because Andrew even saw it. You just push stuff
Why
up.
are you talking about stuff that happened months ago? We haven't had an issue with anything in months. You're talking about shit that happened years ago. Okay. I'm not doing anything again. I just put the boxes on top of the skid because I don't want to get off the forklift and take the boxes that you have on the floor and put them on a skid.
And the reason why...
Just separate the shit.
It is separated. It's on the floor. The reason why I don't have 2 skids is because of that whole issue. So
all of a sudden now you made a decision that you don't want 2 skids. Then why didn't you say that then? You didn't come to me and say, "Hey, Manny, I'm only going to have 1 skid from now on."
I'm not going to have 1 skid for... See, you're not even listening to me because that's not what I said. That is not.
You just said that you're gonna have 1 skid, and if there's only two FedEx boxes, you're gonna leave them on the floor. That's what you said, right?
That's right. Yeah, but I said if there's more than 2 boxes, I get.
Can you do me a favor and back up?
No.
Back away from me.
You got a mask on.
I don't care. Back away from me.
There.
From me, 6 feet.
I am.
I don't. No, you're not. You're in my personal space.
I am.
Get from me.
I am 6 feet.
Back up. No, this is not 6 feet.
Yes, it is.
Just leave. I'm telling you, from me. Fuck.
So effectively you're saying that because you had issues finding a second skid, rather than actually going ask someone to help you find another one or point you in the direction of another free one or finding a way to get another one, you just put a handful of packages on the floor. You know, there are certain systems that are in place in warehouses like this to make things more fucking efficient. Just because a guy won't get off his fucking forklift to move a few boxes that you've left on the floor doesn't mean they're being lazy about it. You know, there's also things called time pressure, time management. They might have pressure to do X amount of things in a very short period of time, and taking the time to get off the forklift to move 3 or 4 boxes that are sitting on the floor is a valuable time that gets spent dealing with something that they really shouldn't need to be dealing with. Maybe you should just suck it up and learn to just, if you can't find a certain thing you're wanting, maybe actually ask for fucking help and go find said thing instead of just getting lazy yourself, because that's what it sounds like here. You couldn't find a second skid, so you got lazy. Instead of attempting to actually get help finding it or maybe grabbing it from somewhere else, you just put it on the floor and said, nah, it's someone else's problem. Like, what the fuck? Also, we're at the end of June. How's your year been so far? We're halfway through it. Have you reached your goals yet? How are those going? Just a bit of a checkup. How are you guys going in your life? Things going your way? I don't know. Let's get into the clips. Here we got some drama over a boat ramp.
That's 80 for the dock. If you can't drive a boat, just say you can't drive a boat. Hey, if it's your boat, you'd be sitting here. My boat's out there idling right now. My boat's right there behind y'all. Why don't you try loading it up? Because all these sticks are in the way because you're blocking the ramp. Weren't you arguing with somebody else over here? Yeah, because none of y'all know what the going on. Okay, let's have a birthday. Hey, what part of Memorial Day weekend you thought was going to go to? Huh? If you had any boat ramp adequacy, those are the best seats in the house over there. That ain't where I'm trying to go, though. I'm trying to go the fuck home. Those are the best. Hey. Not Miami boat ramp, Sarasota boat ramp.
Yeah! Gonna be honest, I have the faintest idea of what's happening here, so we're just gonna move along. Here we have an old lady who gets herself into a bit of an accident and seems to be a bit off the nut case here, you know? So let's just see this interesting interaction, right?
Damaged.
My car is damaged.
Where?
Right here. If you want to see, you can come over.
Shit.
Why are you hitting my car, lady?
Because it's not damaged. You bitch. Would you tell her to get away from me? She's crazy.
You know, just talk with her, you know. And
it's not damaged.
I mean, usually what you're supposed to do
You don't
in an
have to-
accident
yeah.
is we exchange information.
Bitch.
You don't have to do that.
You're a crazy bitch.
Is she driving away?
Have her license plate?
Yeah.
Huh?
I got it now. She just drove away.
I know there wasn't any visible damage, but isn't that just a hit and run right there? They just left the scene of an accident without providing any information of anything whatsoever. And also, is it just me or did she almost hit that Mitsubishi up there? Like, she was going to be driving head-on into it until last moment, slightly swerves into her side of the lane. Because, you know, she was driving down the middle of the car park lot. You know, these are people's lanes, buddy. You gotta go into your lane. It's not just your road. What a nutcase. Here we watch as we find out yet another reason why you should never go to Walmart in person and just order your stuff online when those amazing specials occur.
At the end of the day, she was trying to park her car. He backed up like he was going to hit her car.
You shut the f*** up! Shut the f*** up, bitch! You do something with me? How you doing, bitch?
You know what? I know you a bitch.
How you know you a bitch? Look, you got something? You. Now you.
Ah, the classic. Customers arguing about some random nonsense that ultimately, if you actually took a moment to think about it, you'd be like, wait, you're arguing over that? That's so insignificantly stupid, it's not even funny, but yet here they are, arguing about it anyway, because why not? They got nothing better to do with their lives, they're kind of boring, so may as well sit in the Walmart car park and argue with other people, because what else are you going to do? Go home and live your life? Why would you do that? That's boring. OP gets a 24-hour notice from their landlord, letting them know they're going to have some people over to do a showing of their apartment, but OP says, hey, I'm not going to be home tomorrow, no one's going to be home tomorrow, and we're not comfortable having you walk around with strangers when no one's there, when we're not there. Anyway, after this, these guys go home a little earlier than what they probably intended, or something along those lines. Either way, they turn up at the same time the landlord's over with these people showing them the apartment, and this happens.
You can't come into our house without
You
our
texted
consent.
me yesterday and said, can I do a showing? And I said, no one will be home.
No, but doesn't mean that we cannot do the show.
Well, no, but we've expressed we're not comfortable when someone's here.
We've told you can't come inside our house.
You can't just disregard
we'll
our
have to talk about this, guys, but I have to do the show inside.
Yeah, but you can't do a showing if...
But it's 24-hour notice, I can't.
We've never signed the N11 forms. What are you talking about?
You can't do that.
You can't. This is like trespassing.
We've told
entering
you can't come
illegally.
into our house.
And you came into our house to do a showing. Sorry, guys, but
that's-
like...
that's all you do.
No, like, this is like, you can't do this.
I did give you notice.
Yeah, let's step out. No, you guys.
I'm so sorry. No, sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. You guys.
You're all good. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
It's not your fault.
I told you we don't feel comfortable with you coming into our house.
Well, I don't come without a notice.
It doesn't matter though.
But
we have to give you
express our
permission.
discomfort.
And I even told you in the text we don't feel comfortable with you coming into our house when nobody's home.
But I cannot know when somebody's home.
Well, we
right? So
I
if
told you.
But if I give you notice.
No,
right,
no,
the
Sergey, I'm
24
sorry. I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt this
Okay.
entire time,
Okay.
but this is where I draw the line. You can't do this.
So what is the line? So if I ask for the 24 hours, and you told me very clearly, 24 hours, right? It cannot
24 hours, we have to
Right.
give you permission
We're allowed to express our discomfort.
You've said, you worded it in a way where it's like, can I come?
Okay.
You don't have to give us 24-hour notice. If we sign the N11 forms, yes, you just need to provide notice, you can come in. We have not signed those forms. So you can't come in, especially when I've said...
But with this logic, like I cannot come at all, right?
No, you can come. Did you not come the first, like you've come a few times, and I've given you permission to enter my home,
Right.
and you just like completely invaded our privacy by coming into our house.
But we see, like you almost like trying to imply that we're doing something here. We're just basically showing the place. We're not.
It's our
touching
house.
this.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's our house.
deserve our
And as tenants, we have
Yeah.
rights, and we've expressed to you that we don't feel comfortable. You know, we don't know these people. We know you. We don't know these people.
But I'm walking with them every
It
step
doesn't
of
matter.
the way.
Though. It doesn't matter. You still need like permission.
Choices were made here. Depending on the state in America, this is probably fine. Again, depending on the state, depending on other things, depending on various different things. It's confusing. I don't know where this is, so I'm not going to make assumptions on that. Either way, it was a choice for the landlord to do what he did, especially considering that his tenants ended up arriving back at the house whilst he was still there with the prospective tenants, which are probably not going to want to look at this apartment any further because, you know, they just found out the landlord's not exactly a great person with choices. Here we get dropped into the middle of a seemingly upset Karen.
I'll post this all over the world for you.
Marica, esto es subirlo a TikTok. 8 millones de views como el otro.
What'd you say?
No hablo español, perdón. No hablo español.
Gigi, stop. No? Are you recording her? I don't care.
Yes.
Just
She was taking a picture of my face. You see, she was saying that I was
Oh,
ugly.
absolutely not. Because she's so stupid. She's stupid. I know you're going to change it all up and it won't show, but let me get one right here of you, because it will show.
Man, I really want to know what happened before this. Either way, it seems like this person's coming off extremely racist about language being used by OP here. Here we have a Karen going off in the drive-thru.
You don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. Or I'm actually going to get out and talk to my niece, I can. We were simply talking, that's it. And you want to get all butthurt for what? So give me my refund, but you're going to give it to me so I can go about my business. I was just saying, hey, my niece. Like, it's not even that serious. We were back there and joking around and nobody said nothing. So like, he just want to be a little petty bitch. So I'll be a little petty bitch too. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll see y'all later, kids. Love y'all.
I would hate for that to be my aunt.
That's terrible.
Oh my god!
Again, we lack the context of how we actually got here, but you know, it's funny nevertheless just to hear whatever crap's going on right now. OP's picking up some drinks at a bar in a nightclub, and this guy makes an attempt of a very interesting pickup line, and when it doesn't land the way that he wants it to, he keeps trying, instead of acknowledging the fact that she's clearly not interested and moving on.
Imagine that you are always submissive to me.
And imagine I'm not.
Imagine you are.
In what world is that happening?
In everywhere. If you're a woman, of course you're going to be submissive to me. It's fun that way. Why would you? I'm a dominant person. That's what I do. Girls love it. Yeah. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. It's the fun part for me. People that meet me, they don't know who I am. I'm him.
Sir, this is so embarrassing.
Girl, my girl, you're not gonna make me feel anything. Like you may try to make me feel like insecure, like I don't feel that. I'm very confident in myself. Like you're never gonna make me feel like yeah, I'm very confident in myself. Yes, it scares people who are insecure. I get it. It's cool. People get like intimidated by me because I'm so confident. I play sports a lot. Like I win a lot. Like I really do. I don't lose often.
Personally, I'm not going to be upset at the person for their type of pickup line. It's a interesting one I personally would never do myself. But hey, some people might be interested in that type of thing. But the moment you see that it's a clear, no, I'm not interested, leave me alone, that's the point where you do exactly that. But of course, his ego's too hurt that he needs to successfully land this pickup line, successfully get this chick that he's clearly somewhat interested in. But it's not working. You've just been told no. It's where you move on. You don't keep trying and pushing whatever you're trying to push here because it's not working, and it just makes you look worse than just simply being an embarrassing pickup line that you got denied for. Here we have an old lady, Karen, who loses it at this guy for apparently almost running her over to the point where she decides to ram his car with her shopping cart. Here's the clip.
And he said, can you believe they would do this to a minor? He reportedly wrote.
Yeah. Well, when he says something like that, it tells me that he's using his age as being untouchable. You know, if you're going to be a little asshole, you're going to get the consequences, mate. So you reap what you sow.
Mind you, this kid goes to like a private school that their parents pay like $28,000 a term to go to, or I think a year. One of the two metrics, it's either every term or every year. Either way, it's a private school. This little shit goes to a private school, so like his head is already so far up his ass, he doesn't understand that there's always consequences to one's actions. And when you basically assault someone, and you still effectively gotten away with it, because just for some minor updates, he was suspended from his school. Didn't get expelled, he got suspended. And that's probably about the bracket of his consequences he's going to get, aside from his TikTok account being banned and his name now being out there online, and he's going to continue to get drudged for this whenever he chooses to reappear. Honestly, I am all for kids who do stupid shit like this in order to get views and attention on social media to just get punished and lambasted for it. Yeah, it's a funny joke to you to just throw milk off a bridge on top of people in a boat. Like, there's a certain level of think a little further with that one. First off, they might be allergic to they might be lactose intolerant, or heck, some people are even allergic to milk. Could cause a lot of issues here. And then secondly, this wasn't the only thing you did that day. It was also known that you were being a little menace on the bridge by spraying anyone who came near you, you little shit. You got what you deserved. Suck it up. These are the consequences of your actions, you dickhead. Live with them. This is an interesting one. So this guy here behind the camera is fasting for, I believe, Ramadan. I probably said that wrong. Apologies if I did. Anyway, this other person who's also on the bus has decided that they are hungry, they want their lunch, so they eat on the bus. Here's what happens next.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Sorry?
Yeah, I can smell that. Do you mind eating that somewhere else? I'm fasting.
That's not my concern.
Yeah, but I'm fasting though.
So why are you out?
What do you mean why am I out?
If you're fasting, you should be indoors.
Yeah, but
I'm eating my lunch and you come and disturb me.
Yeah, but I can smell it.
So what? It's food. Of course you're gonna smell it.
Yeah, but can you not just wait until you get off the bus?
Don't tell me what to do. You're fasting, stay indoors and don't come and bother nobody on the bus.
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm eating my lunch. Yeah, what's your problem?
Because you're right next to me and I can
But
smell.
go downstairs.
Yep. Do you think you should have manners and not eat inside the bus?
Go downstairs and leave me alone. It's my lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I'm fasting and I can smell it.
That's your business. Stay indoors.
What do you mean stay indoors? I need to
when
go out
I
and
fast, I don't go out. Stay indoors, read your Bible, and keep quiet.
Well, first of all, I don't read the Bible. Second, do you know how I feel? You know I haven't eaten since 5 a.m.
Go home, break your fast early.
No, don't you dare say something like that.
Break your fast early.
What do you mean break my fast early? If you're still eating, the thing is, it smells.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's...
You want some? You want some?
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm happy to share.
I haven't been on the bus for quite a long time, several years, because ever since I finally got my license, I kind of just drive everywhere now. But because I was slow on the ball to get my license in the first place, there was like a year and a bit outside of school when I was using the bus to get to work. And usually the preface rules of buses like don't eat or drink in the bus itself. Water's fine, but anything else is usually don't do that. But at the same time, no one particularly listens to those rules in any way, shape, or form. But I would agree that it could technically be found as rude if you're eating on the bus, because in theory, the rules say don't do that. But again, no one listens to those rules, so we move on from that one there. The second thing though, if you're fasting, expect to smell food. I don't know if this is like your first experience fasting for a religious thing, or fasting in general, and you've not really experienced what it's like to be hungry and then smell or see other people eat. And if you're unable to handle that, then I agree with the lady. You should just stay home. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Heck, when I worked at worked in the trolley collection, there was a KFC, Red Rooster, like there's a bunch of fast food restaurants scattered on the outside of the actual shopping place itself. And usually as I'm collecting trolleys, you can smell KFC from a mile away. And boy, when you're starving, that is a mouth-watering smell. It's like one of those things where food is gonna smell. And the more hungry you are, the better it's going to smell to you, regardless of what type of food it is. And if you're unable to handle that part of fasting, then you should either not fast or stay indoors, stay at home on the day you're fasting so you don't have to worry about temptation. Here we have a volunteer, Karen, patrolling the parking lot.
Work at the school?
I do the parking lot for Dr. Blackburn every day. I've done it for the last 4 years.
Oh, so you're a school, you're
a volunteer.
Oh, you're a volunteer. And you got out your car in the rain to tell me that.
Yeah, they don't care what the weather is. They asked me to do the parking lot. I do the parking lot for 4 years.
Okay.
Even with a broke foot.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Okay. You have a good day.
If you don't park in a parking spot, I call the officer out.
Okay, we'll call the officer. So by the time he gets here, then I'll just move. So go ahead.
Why can't you just be nice and move?
Have a good day.
This is why your kids don't listen.
Have a good day. Volunteers shouldn't cuss people.
Yes, because that's how you do volunteer work. Going up to random people roaming around the car park going, oh, you can't do that. Screw you. It's like, okay, maybe you are doing the right thing. It just seems a little bit inane, this entire thing. In this next clip, we got a Karen who is just being an arsehole to an assumed homeless person.
I got mental shit too. Fuck off! Hold you off, you hooker. You're gonna waste a piece of shit. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job.
Get the away from me.
Fucking job. You know what? You need to go up to the bluff.
Away from me.
You know what? You need to get the away from me. Get the away from me. I'm a crazy ass white and I'm loaded. I got so many people that will just put a fucking cap in your like there's no tomorrow, right? What wait me? You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're taking money from these good people. From these good people. You're disabled. What's disabled about you?
I'm a head horn.
We're all disabled. We're all disabled on our head. You don't think we're all nuts? We're all insane. Oh yeah, go to your happy place. Keep taking money from these honest, hard-working people. Good. Do it. Good. She's recording. Fucking do it.
Get away from me.
No. You get the out of here.
Get on the fucking place. From me.
Get out of here.
Get away from me. Get the from me.
Well, there's an issue because he is like taking money. He is stealing money from honest, good, hardworking people. Well, my choice is to like not get.
I got many questions. First off, did she just threaten to get someone with guns or for her to shoot this guy, potentially killing him? What the actual fuck? Secondly, has she not encountered someone who's got an actual mental disability before? You know, there's like many different things here that can cause someone to be mentally disabled for various different reasons. And there's also various different severities of it. And some of these can actually cause someone to have a lacked ability to be able to get a job because they lack proper cognitive functions. I don't know about you, but like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that can still be counted as someone who's disabled, you fucking idiot. And then, of course, when she sees the other person's recording, she doesn't assume that the person's recording because you're just being an absolute asshole to some guy who's sitting there homeless, effectively. No, she's assuming that the person's recording to record the homeless person. Yeah, that's totally what's going on, you fucking dumb fuck. And here we got a pretty harmless clip with an interaction between a police officer and a guy in a car where the guy in the car decides to just flip the questions from the police officer right back onto him.
What's your badge number?
5243.
Why are you stuttering? Have you been drinking tonight?
Have you?
I'm asking you a question.
Nah, I'm good, man. How are you?
So why are you slurring your words?
No one's slurring their words.
You just stuttered.
Huh?
You just stuttered.
I wanted to make sure I gave you the right information.
Oh, okay. So you was about to lie to me?
Okay. That's how you want to play this game?
I'm just asking you a question, sir.
We know exactly what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
We good, right?
Huh?
We good, right?
Are you good?
I'm great. I was sleeping. I'm about to get to
you
my
weren't
house.
sleeping. You were just pretending to sleep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real, for real.
So you was in this car?
For real, for real.
So you was in the car and you knew I wasn't sleeping?
What's your name, boss?
I don't have to identify myself, do I?
No, you don't.
All
I'm
right.
asking.
Why?
Well, you asked for my badge number.
I can ask for your badge number.
And I can ask for your name.
And I don't have to tell you my name.
No,
but
you
you
don't.
have to tell me yours and your badge number.
Lewis.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Aside from the rest of this being slightly funky and funny to just listen through, the first bit's a bit stupid. Poking fun at someone stuttering is just really, really ridiculous. Like, you never know, he might have some form of speech impediment. I mean, I do. You probably don't hear it too much. You might hear it every now and then where I stumble a little bit over words. It's just purely because I've been doing this type of thing for long enough. I've gotten good at talking without stumbling over myself, but it happens. You go to stuff that I made years ago and you'll notice it a lot easier, but speech impediments are a thing. And they have nothing to do with if you're drunk or not. The rest of this is just funny. And yeah, the officer can ask you for a name. You don't have to give it. By no legal means do you need to give him your name, nor does he need to request it from you. But he's allowed to ask. That is a thing. Most likely you should always don't, but you know, it's a thing. Here we got a junk guy who thought it would be the brightest of ideas to smash someone's windscreen because it would make their night. For no other reason, just for simply doing so.
No! Your friend isn't here!
Okay, you know what? We don't have any friends.
Okay! Exactly! You don't! Move!
And we didn't. We actually weren't even doing this. We didn't even have somebody coming. So
what was the point?
To fuck you guys over.
Oh my god! That was so good. That's amazing. Are you still saying? Yeah, what?
It was just for fun.
Was it?
Yeah,
was it for fun?
It was.
Did you have a blast?
I did.
Did it make your night? Is that how boring your life is? Is that what you have to? That's what you have to do on a Saturday? It's kind of embarrassing.
No, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
So I think.
What do you think?
You guys got.
I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. You're actually...
He is totally going to regret that when he wakes up in the morning with a massive hangover, a giant throbbing headache, and then he'll remember what he did the night before when he smashed someone else's windscreen. And now he's like, oh, damn it, that's gonna be a pain to deal with when it eventually comes back and bites my ass. Because it doesn't seem like they got the name out of you that night, but boy oh boy, you can be damn sure that when it comes to the internet, when it comes to finding people, the internet's damn good at that. Your name probably got sent to the TikTok, the person who posted this pretty quickly after the original post was made because, well, the internet's really good at this stuff for some dumb reason. Here we have an angry Karen fighting with park workers.
This lady
What are you doing, asshole?
Yeah.
What the f are you doing, asshole? F off, bitch! F off, bitch!
Same thing you
F off, bitch! F off, bitch!
trees. I'm waiting on my crew
No,
to
you
get
ain't
down
doing
here.
shit! You're trying to provoke my ass! You asshole!
You video
You
me.
asshole!
You video me.
You asshole!
I'm born here. My name's Eric Williams, by the way. I work for
Where you were
Forestry.
born, asshole!
I got here.
Get out of my face!
Wow, but you videoed me though.
Stupid!
Wow, that's how you're talking.
You're a stalking mother.
Wow. I'm stalking you.
No, you're provoking.
I'm stalking you.
Get back.
Call the police.
Stay back.
Call the police.
No, I don't need the police.
I got cameras out here. Here goes my crew leader. This is my crew leader. This is my crew leader. My crew leader is right here. This is my crew leader. I got you good too, lady. I got you.
Try to provoke me. I don't think he's trying to provoke you anymore, man. Consider yourself considerably provoked. You are fumingly angry in this clip. I don't think he's trying. He successfully did so, man. Here we got an interesting security guard that seems to be on a tiny bit of a power trip and is making up a story that they then contradict later on in this conversation.
What's up?
I was just wondering if you guys were doing any shopping.
I'm eating.
You're eating?
I'm eating lunch.
This business is closed right here, so we're not allowing any parking.
Since when? I've eaten here for years.
What's that?
I've eaten here for years.
You've been eating here for years?
Yes, I work over here.
The business is abandoned, you can see.
I don't work here.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, is this business is abandoned?
So there's a law saying that I can't sit in my car.
In an abandoned parking lot? No, sir. On private property? No, sir. Yep, it's as simple as that, man. You're the only guy in the car.
What about all those cars?
They all work for the business. I've already checked all of them.
I've never heard of that. Nobody, all the other security guards, I don't even know who you are. All the other security guards that are over here, they know me. They just shake their head at me. I wave at them.
Okay, when we have anybody sitting inside of a car, you know what I mean? That's not conducting business on the property, we ask them to leave, you know?
That's crazy. All right. Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
So the business is abandoned and no one is... So the business is abandoned, right? Right? Then how come the other cars here are apparently with the business that you literally just said yourself is abandoned? That's not how that works, buddy. And you can see in the background, the lights are on for this apparent business that you say is abandoned. And what do you mean you checked their cars? Seriously? You're a security guard, not a police officer. 9 times out, I don't think you'd have access to that type of thing. Again, this is America, so some states might have the ability to look up license plates and see whom they are and where they live type shenanigans publicly, but I severely doubt that you actually have the ability to do that here. So either you're just lying out your ass or you're lying out your ass. There's no two ways about that, because if they apparently are here for the business that is apparently abandoned, A, how do you know they're here for the business? Because the way that you suggested here doesn't work, because you're a security guard, not a police officer. Ultimately, it's just like, okay, why not my win? It's like, okay, or what? What you gonna do? You're going to call the cops and have them come out here? That they're not likely to come out here. Oh, what? A guy sitting in a car, eating in a car parking lot? Oh no, world ending. And when a tow truck starts to head in, you can just drive away. Like this, I don't get it. Here we have the grumpy old man working at the local Dollar Tree who does not know how to be nice to other people. And so when he gets called out for his a verbal abusiveness that he is, he decides to call for help and call our character the nut.
Say it to me again.
Pardon me?
Say it to me again, the way you just spoke to me. I was simply reaching over for a divider and you screamed at me.
No, ma'am. I said don't touch my face.
Guys, I'm not taping you, okay? You got your faces. Did he or did he not say that to scream at me?
Look,
you trigger somebody like that.
It's Sunday night. Get the hell out of the store, please. Thank you. Just beat it. Gee whiz, you're a troublemaker. We don't need you like here.
Keep talking.
We just don't need you here. Beat it. Get out.
I'm completing my purchases.
You're good. Mona!
Yeah, Mona, can we use your help, please?
We got a nut, Mona. Come on down. Oh, there you are. This one's crazy.
Can you please, can I make these purchases? I do not want this beast.
Yeah, I don't have a register open. Come on, Mona, you can use mine. I'll check you out. You can use mine. God, we don't need this shit this time of night. There you go, bud.
I hope you've been here long enough to collect unemployment, because don't think that I'm walking away and just forgetting this tonight here. Thank you. I only came in for one thing.
You want me to leave everything? Did you lock the door, Mona? I'm going to lock the door. You want me to leave everything in here?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Mona, please come here. I've done something stupid again. I've gone off at a customer and they're really, really upset about it. I also love how he just walks out the door. He doesn't even go elsewhere or whatever else you would do if you're on the clock. No, he just simply walks away, walks out the front door, hopefully never to be seen again. Actually, that's probably not the greatest, but it's just one of those things. Why are you just man, why do you treat people like garbage? They're not garbage. They're other humans. They're like you. Jeez. In this clip, this person goes on a warpath against their employers.
Hey, how you doing? I need to talk to you for a second.
Go ahead.
So look, I'm here to do what it is that I need to do for me and my family, but I will not handle the racial slurs and the racial activities from your wife. On the first day that I worked here with her, she stated, "Oh, this must have been a black room because it's nasty in here."
No, it's not. Listen. The way you
I'm not done. I'm not done.
I'm not done. Listen. What I said, the Saturday you left like this.
No, I'm not done. The first day that I worked here, a black person was in this room because it's nasty.
Right.
Your wife, that's what she said to me. And then continuing further, she started going, "Oh, they don't teach their kids how to clean up. They don't do this. They don't do that." Saturday, I'm working. I get down to my last room. My room is spotless. She comes in, "Oh, there's dirt at the floor." After I just got done vacuuming, I know for a fact I didn't leave dirt.
You see it, I show you, right?
I'm
still talking.
No. Nobody treat like us. The way.
May I finish talking? Because I'm not cutting you off.
No. You was wrong. I got the cameras in there. Same thing Miss Carmen told me the other day.
She told me it today.
No.
She was married too.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
And then,
are you gonna let me talk, please?
No, you gotta listen first.
No, because I was speaking
No, you
first.
was not right.
You're not right for your racist slurs.
No, we didn't racist. No.
She is racist because the first day that I worked with you, so you're going to tell me that you didn't say a black person was in this room because it's nasty, and you're going to tell me that you're going to say black people.
You told us that too.
No. So why would I do that? So why would I do that? So why would I do that? And you're going to say, "Oh, black people don't teach their kids how to clean this and that." Stop cutting me off because that's a lawsuit. First of all, you can get sued, so stop cutting me off. And then going further,
nobody treats like us. Like you
yes.
are the boss, okay?
I understand that,
Yeah.
but as a customer,
you're not a customer either.
Well, it doesn't matter as a customer, as a worker,
And then,
whatever.
if the customers stay here, I tell them on the face. So you don't have to.
I'm still speaking.
I don't care.
And then I asked her if I work tomorrow.
Listen, just talking about Saturday.
If I asked.
Just talking about
I'm talking about the complaint.
No,
so you don't want to hear it.
Don't worry about the complaint. Just talking about
You're
Saturday.
going to get sued for being racist.
Go ahead, do the suit.
And Miss Carmen told me it today.
Miss Carmen had no complaints, and it's funny you talk about that because she had a lot of complaints about you guys, how you treat people, etc., how you've ran off plenty of workers, etc. I'm not done talking.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm not done talking.
If you don't want to work, don't work.
And that's the thing. I asked you if I worked yet tomorrow, and you're talking about some if you want to. It doesn't seem like you did Saturday.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I did my job. After you stalked me around each room, I did my job. You stalked me around in each room. You were distracting me. You pulled me out of the room that I was working in to come do something else.
Oh, yeah, I have to show you first.
Oh, my
I have to show you first. I'm not teaching the first time. You the first person. You know that.
And then you complained that I left the towel because you weren't distracting me. Because you were distracting me. So this is how loyalty and acts in Hawkinsville.
Oh yeah,
this is how they act. This is how they act. Just make sure I get my pay, please, and you won't have to deal with me anymore.
Sign the paper first, my lord.
Yeah. So when can I get the paper to get my pay?
And the payroll after 2 weeks.
Can I go ahead and take the paper home and fill it out, please?
I'm here right now.
Okay. So tomorrow when I'm done, please make sure I sign that.
Okay. That's it. You're not
If you was right, you should give me the answer back. You know that? You was not right.
Miss Carmen said
and
not right what? Not right what?
You the one say that, okay?
Say what? What did I say? What did I say?
What I say? You the one say, I know that the black people make
oh
yeah, you did.
As a melanated black woman, I'm just gonna say.
Don't try to.
Because guess what? I had voice memo. I had voice memo and I recorded you.
I
recorded you from day one.
Oh, it's all right.
So go ahead and keep lying. Go ahead and keep lying.
How was that for a loaded shotgun of a clip? Okay, so I think the first thing I want to just acknowledge here, the wife here did not really do much denying of supposed racism. Heck, at the end, I think she kind of halfway admitted to some of her comments because she also said that apparently the person behind the camera admitted that, yeah, I didn't clean well because I'm black or something along those lines. I couldn't quite get the words there because there's just a lot of people going off at each other, but from what I can tell from this entire clip, the wife doesn't really deny much of these accusations being levied against her. Instead, just tries to pass the buck back to the person behind the camera. I'm not 100% sure what was even happening here with her way of approaching this entire thing. Hopefully you do take this to court and you get a fair bit out of them for this. Like, because if they're truly being racist, which based upon how much they did not deny that, I think you definitely deserve something out of that. Like, that just is wild to me. Here we watch as the neighbor isn't exactly happy about the welcome mat that this person's chosen to use out the front of their home. And for context, the mat says, "Be a good neighbor and say the F over there." That's all it is. Here's the clips.
How can I help you?
Look, I'm not trying to be ugly, and I'm not trying to cause any scene with you whatsoever. We live in a family environment here. I have children here too. To me, having the F word on your doormat is not respectful of anyone that lives here.
And it's not respectful of you to touch my property. It's not bothering anybody. I have my neighbors across the hall.
I'll pay you for your mat. I will pay you for your mat, but get that out of here. I don't know what made you change it to something so ugly as that, but I'm not gonna. No, that's not the environment.
Because I've heard you stand in front of my Ring doorbell and talk about me, which was inappropriate of you. When you know.
What did I say about you? I haven't said anything.
Ma'am, you can lie to Jesus Christ if you feel that is the truth. I don't care. You have talked about me in front of my Ring doorbell. I have proof of it. I have no reason to lie on you, make anything up on you, ma'am. So please, you could just move away from my door. Do not touch anything. You have been reported to the office. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Get a life.
You get a life, you mad old hag.
I have a life.
You don't. Apparently you don't, you old heifer. Get on up them steps.
I'm done with that crap. I just flipped it. He got me on his ring time. That's fine.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you pick my rug back? Can you pick my rug back up? Because I saw that you flipped it over earlier. It was not bothering you or anyone.
Sir, I don't think it's appropriate.
It does not matter.
I live here. This is a.
It does not matter what you deem appropriate. Nobody else has said anything about it. That does not give you the right to touch anything on my damn porch. You can go up there and tell your goddamn husband to come see me when I come home. I'll be home at 5:30. Make sure you out. Make sure you're there, ma'am, so you come down and talk. Take your shake ass upstairs.
I'm two ways about this one. I get it a little bit, just the whole, if you do have kids around this apartment complex on a regular, yeah, maybe having the F word on a welcome mat isn't exactly the greatest of ideas, but at the end of the day, they've probably heard worse at the schools they go to, and they probably use those words far more commonly at the schools they go to, because it's just how life goes, you know? I don't think it's worth the hassle about. Like, yeah, their mat sucks. That's all there is to it. No need to cause a hassle with the neighbors about it. No need to do this. No need to do that. If it's really that much of a problem, complain to the people who own the apartment complex, unless they own their own apartments, and that'd be funny. It's just like one of those things where, boo-hoo. Move on. Here we have someone who's clearly dealt with a lot of terrible human beings throughout this day. So when it comes to things, she was probably complaining a little bit, talking a little bit much, and one of the customers told her to shut her mouth. And well, obviously, that was the final straw.
You guys want me to. I don't understand. Yeah, but she's telling me to shut my mouth. Okay. I said, yeah, well, you want me to ring you up, that's fine, but you're going to have to hear my voice. Otherwise, you can go to another register.
You don't need to talk to her like that. That's actually
fine.
crazy.
Go ahead.
I'm
doing everything I can.
But like,
when somebody tells me to shut my mouth and ring them up, I'm not gonna be okay with that.
But how you're talking to an elder? Like, one thing is us, but don't do that.
Where do I draw the line with people talking to me like this?
You doing too much.
You either. You're just stealing shit in here. That's the second time you've been in here stealing shit. So get out. Go ahead. Okay, you know what, guys? We're done. We're done. Everybody stop. We're done.
Like, what is happening?
She's stressed out. We don't have enough help.
So I'm the manager. I have to lock the
doors when I walk out.
Okay, let's take our stuff, put it in the cart.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
This is out of pocket. Grab your stuff.
Right? You don't want to hear my voice, then don't come to my register.
Give her a break. She's obviously upset. It's not a normal day.
Can I go ahead and pay?
That I have to do for you, but I've been here since 10. I've had a 5-minute break. What the No, I gotta take my line. That's not fair to them. It's not fair to them. Take your people. Okay, everybody, what I want to do is
Honestly, I'm sorry, but no. I don't ever have. I've never really agreed to. Oh, you should treat your elders with respect. They're your elders. It's like I get it. These are people who have been around for a very long time. They've probably got a lot of knowledge there. They've probably gone through a lot and might be very handy in what they have to say. But just because of that doesn't mean I just have to respect them without them respecting me. That's not how this works. That's not how life works. If you want to be respected by me, buddy, you've also got to respect me. It's a two-way street. I can't be sitting here respecting you after you bash me. That's not how this rolls. You've got to, if you want to be respected, you've got to respect people back by default. That should be how it is. And clearly the person's attitude towards the worker here wasn't exactly the most respectful type of attitude. And yeah, I get it. As a customer, it can suck to hear the worker just complain a little bit about their job that day or complain about how the day's gone. But telling them to shut their mouth and do their job is just so disrespectful on so many levels. And that's the short and simple of it. Also, the person behind the video, have you paid, like, are you really just saying, oh, we should their elders? Like, I get treating us like that, but not the elders. It's like, really? Really? Here we have the aftermath of a fight where some person decided to open an umbrella inside throughout what seems to be a graduation ceremony, and someone else wasn't quite happy with that, so a fight ensued. Here's the aftermath.
Somebody call security!
Really?
Take her. She's over here hitting me.
Both of y'all come on upstairs. Both of y'all. Come on. Vámonos, por favor. Vámonos, señora, vámonos. Vámonos. Por favor.
I mean, stupid be what stupid does. You can't really fix stupid like this sometimes. I'm not even going to specify who I mean here. I mean, I think both, to be completely honest. Hey, opening an umbrella inside, especially in the midst of something like this, is just silly. And then the person who had the reaction that led to the umbrella getting damaged like that is even sillier. It's just levels of just like, really? This is what we do? That I just don't get sometimes. It's a few minutes until this store closes when this retail worker has to approach a customer who's been shopping in the store for several hours at this point, filling her trolley up with filled to the brim with various different random items that ultimately she doesn't seem to be intended to buy them.
You don't deserve to be treated like what you've been in the store for hours and you got a whole cart of stuff that you're not trying to pay for. That's the problem.
I'm rude
but
now,
you're not though.
because we close in 9 minutes.
Because I'm telling you we close and you have been in this store for hours. It's 9 minutes before we close and you sitting up here with a cart full of shit that you're not buying. So I'm not ringing you out. Google it. 3210 South Women Street is the address, store 5640. I do not care, because this is ridiculous. Because if you was a worker here, you would be upset too. All this stuff that you done put in this cart that you're not buying, I don't care how you feel. That's disrespectful to us as retail workers, because we have to put your stuff back that you're not paying for. No, you're not. You weren't going to pay for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. If you was going to pay for it, you would have paid for it. Just leave. Just leave.
Oh my god, these type of people are literally the worst. There's so many different type of customers that do really, really benign things. They're just sitting there thinking, oh, it's not my problem to deal with anymore. Like, for example, pretty much all the time, customers will grab a trolley, go inside the store. Sometimes they'll just leave the trolley in the middle of the store and leave. They just leave the trolley there. They don't bother to take it back out with them to put it back in the rack so that someone else can easily use them. No. They leave them there for someone else to grab and put back, which is just a pretty big annoyance, let alone leaving all their stuff in there. And it gets worse when they have cold items in there. It's like, are you for real? You not only were way too lazy to even bother taking the trolley to the counter itself, you just left it in the middle of the store with cold items that, if we don't notice that immediately, are things that are going to go off and will no longer be sellable because you're too much of a lazy asshole to even bother to deal with it. Seriously? It's just a huge frustration in retail that so many people just don't seem to care. They just go, oh yep, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to leave it in the middle of the store. Not my problem anymore. It's dumb. The person behind the camera has just come out of a liquor store. They've just come off base for the day. All the other shenanigans. As they come out, this other person gets into a fender bender with their Tesla. She looks at the damage and sees there is none, so decides, like, you know what, I don't care enough about dealing with this. I'm going to move on. That is until this person confronts her for apparently potentially stealing her Tesla, claims that she needs insurance now, and will get her in trouble with the law because she's swearing. Here's the clip.
Oh, get the out my face.
Do not say that word.
Get the out my face.
Do not say that word.
Or what?
Do not say that
What you finna
word.
do?
Do not say
What
that
you finna
word.
do?
Do not say that
What you
word.
finna do?
Do not say that word.
Don't be don't be like this right now.
Don't say that word.
Don't be like this right now.
No, you're the one that's rude.
I'm not being rude.
You are the one that's
you over
rude
here
right
demanding
now.
shit from me.
Nope.
All right.
Give me your stuff.
No. Call the police.
Why should I call? You call.
Because you said you wanted to call them, right?
Yeah, because of your profanity. That's why.
What is profanity gonna do?
The F word, man.
What is that?
You do not
What's wrong
say
with
it.
that?
You know
What's wrong
what?
with that? What's wrong with that?
Because you
What's
know
wrong
what?
with
If
that?
you had been a white person, you wouldn't have been saying profanity.
How you know that?
I just know
Please
it.
get out of my face,
I just
ma'am.
know it. I just know it.
If you want to call the police.
I just know it. No, I just know it. Give me your stuff.
Call the police.
Give me your stuff.
I don't like how you in my face right now.
Give me your stuff. I'm not in your face right now. If I was in your face, I'd be right here. Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Come on.
Back up.
Come on.
Back the up.
I'm not in your space.
You too close to me.
I'm not in your space.
And you yelling. You acting crazy right now.
Okay. Give me your stuff.
Go in your car.
Give me your
I'll call the
registration.
police.
Come on.
Girl,
Come on.
Back the up.
Come on. Give me your registration.
You ain't
your
finna
insurance. Do you have not?
I do have that.
Are you driving without any insurance?
Are you?
I'm not.
Exactly.
Are you?
Oh, you think I'm gonna drive this without insurance?
I think you stole
must,
this.
You think I stole it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Be,
No, seriously. I think you did.
All right.
Okay, come on. Give me your insurance.
Back up out of my face.
Okay, one step. Okay,
no,
give me your
get in your car. I'm gonna call the police.
Come on.
No,
all right, go ahead and call. Come on, go ahead and call.
Get out of my face.
Come and call.
Get out of my face.
I'm just asking for your
Get
insurance
out of
and
my
registration.
face.
That's all I'm asking for.
Because you're the one out here yelling. I'm not yelling.
Okay, I'm not gonna yell.
Regardless of
okay.
Okay, then go calm down. I will call the police.
Okay, you
because
calm down too.
No,
You
I'm
calm down
calm.
too. I am too.
You came out your car demanding shit, and I was gonna be respectful.
Okay, I'm gonna be respectful. Okay, fine.
Okay then, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
I'm
you
not
came
either.
out of your car demanding shit.
Okay.
I was gonna. No,
I asked you. No,
let me finish
you
talking.
asked me first. You
no,
asked
you did
me
not.
first. Yes, you did.
No, you did not.
You asked
no,
me
you
first.
did not. I
You
said,
asked
did
me
you
first.
see me backing out?
You asked me first.
All right. Girl, you came over here demanding shit from me.
I just wanted the registration and the license. That's all I wanted.
Being the way that you are, look, you came out the car aggressive like that. I don't like that shit.
Okay,
you need to back up.
All right, you both calm down and you give me your stuff.
Go to your shit. Go get your shit ready.
Wait, so you can drive off?
You think I'm gonna drive off?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You think
I'm gonna drive off because what? The color of my skin or what? You think I'm gonna drive off because of that? You don't think I can afford this shit?
I don't think this is your car.
Why?
I just don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
The app is on my phone.
Just show me your registration and
your
license.
Shit. Get your shit first.
Give me your registration and your license.
Get it.
That's all I'm asking.
Go get it.
That's all I'm asking.
Apparently they would eventually actually exchange information here, not without this person continuing to berate her, which, problematic person. But ultimately, she apparently is not bothered to actually make a claim or anything along those lines at all. She just wanted this information for some reason or another, and just never made use of. I don't know, what a weird character. Like, just first off saying, I'm gonna call the police over your swearing. If you're a white person, you would got arrested for that. It's like, do you forget free speech is a thing? Like, like, sorry, I'm sorry, but what? You're allowed to swear in public. That there's literally almost nothing wrong with that. Don't do it in front of kids. It's just disrespectful, but it's not illegal. She wasn't going to call the cops herself because she knew that she was wholeheartedly in the wrong with this entire nonsensical bullcrap. And then to go all this pain and effort to get the insurance papers just to never do anything with it. Like, well, were you just trying to... Like, were you trying to see if she actually stole this Tesla or not? Like, what in the world were you trying to accomplish here outside of proving yourself to be an absolute and utter asshole? Here you have a guy at a hotel who probably has some actual legitimate complaints to make, but has no idea how to do it appropriately, and is taking out all of his anger about how things have been going at this hotel, all on this individual staff member right here. Here's the clip.
I know. You think you're that fast, huh? Why are you beating this lady up?
How did I beat her up?
She didn't do. Yes, you are. I'm standing here watching you do her.
I yelled at her, but I didn't beat her up.
You are verbally beating her up.
Sure, I'll give you that.
She doesn't deserve it. She did not make a mistake.
Her mistake was when I asked her to read the complaint that I had given their corporate, who refused to do anything and help me and pointed me back to the people who have terribly, like everything in the hotel's wrong. The pool's not available. The ice machine's not available. Everything is wrong. There's pubic hair in our wash room. There's pubic hair in our shower. There's pubic hair. It's gross.
I get that.
And so when I ask somebody to read something, and when I ask somebody to read something, they literally go, "Do you want me to read the whole thing?" Yeah, that's why I handed it to you. And if I finally go, "Man, you're dumb," after all that, I got some random stranger backing up that kind of incompetence and that kind of incompetence.
You're using the wrong language, dude. I don't know if you're educated or not, but dumb is the inability to learn things. She has an ability to learn. You are...
I'm not dumb. That's the thing. I graduated high school, went to college and everything. I'm way past dumb. I asked you a simple question as if you wanted me to scroll on your phone. That's what I asked you.
You asked me if I wanted to read the whole thing.
Yes, did you want me to read the whole thing?
Why would I not?
I didn't know if you wanted me to or not. That is your personal phone. I'm asking you for your permission to continue to look.
I handed it to you.
You said read this, read this. I saw what you had on the screen. That is what I read.
What on earth would I want you to read?
I will let you talk to my manager. I will let my manager give you a call tomorrow. Other than that, since you want to call me dumb and all that, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I mean,
simple as that.
Obviously,
simple
you don't want to work, nor does anyone in this hotel.
How am I not working?
Well, one, no one's been at this desk the entire time we've been here unless you come up here and ring the bell.
That's why the bell is up there. We have stuff to do in the back as well.
But when I come down here last night and listened to whoever was here, it could have been you, probably was somebody else. Right?
I wasn't here last night, but yes.
But when I hear people listening to videos on their cell phone and cackling and gaggling back there and not helping customers, you know.
Okay, and that's not, I can't do anything about that.
The service people clearly don't work because everything that I wanted to use in the hotel was dang near broken. Mm-hmm. The cleaning people don't clean. I was woken up this morning by somebody playing rap music across the hall. I thought it was children. It was your cleaning staff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, who works? I know everybody works.
I mean, if we're not working, this business will not be running. But like I told you, if you would like to talk to the manager tomorrow, I would be gladly to leave a note for her, and she can give you a call.
I'm not going to waste my vacation talking to your manager, who clearly doesn't manage a staff very well.
Perfect.
And you think that because you have an inability to perform your job, and when someone says something to you about it and doesn't just tolerate it, you just quit working even harder. I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you called me dumb.
No, I'm not talking to you because I'm not about to lose my job about this when I clearly tried to help you.
What you should do,
but no,
is everyone who works in this hotel should lose their job.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. I mean, if you want me to call the police, then I will.
I mean, I don't want you to.
Or if you want to just leave, then leave.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do because again, I come down here with a complaint to show you to read it.
Yeah,
that was a struggle.
Sure did. Yeah, it was a struggle. I'm sorry. It was. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry.
You are.
I'm so sorry. I'm not as smart as you.
You're definitely not.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm 34 and
I'm
retired.
so sorry.
You're how old?
I'm so sorry.
See, and you make those little gestures with
I'm
your phone
so sorry.
at me.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm recording this. So I'm showing my manager.
It, and I want you to show your manager.
Yeah, and I'm going to show her.
Yes. That's good.
Perfect.
Manager, what's your name? Do you have a name?
No, just say what you have to say. I'm too dumb to have a name.
So the person who can't even answer me her name wanted to ask me what she should do about the terrible experience I had here, which was absolutely awful. I've already been in touch with your corporate. I don't think that that's very helpful because your corporate referred me back to the very people who can't complete their job. I actually used to work for a Hyatt hotel, and I've been a Hilton Diamond member for a decade. So I know the standard, and I love when lazy, entitled, worthless people don't do anything to get their job. Please make sure you evaluate your staff, fire your staff, retrain your staff, get better staff. I know it's hard to hire people, but this is the level we have, as people who are incapable of doing anything or helping anyone.
You're amazing. Have a great day. Thank you for your speech.
Funny additional piece of information with this clip. This guy actually had a job. He worked for a media company, which when the CEO of the media company saw this clip, promptly fired him. So much for being retired, buddy. Well, I mean, I suppose you are now, so you weren't lying per se, but probably not exactly the way you wanted to retire. But hey, good job. You did it for yourself. And I do want to make it clear. It does sound like he had genuine actual complaints that I think would be something worthy to complain about. But he's gone about this the entire wrong way. And yes, with the whole thing of like when you hand someone their phone, ask them to read what you've put on the phone. Yeah, some people are going to ask, is there more? Do I need to scroll through? That is not something when you say they're dumb. It's like, yeah, there is more. Just keep scrolling until you hit the end. Or something like, I don't know. This is just such a better way you could have handled this entire mess. Instead of the way you did, and then taking out your frustration and anger about how you've been treated in this hotel. Because by the sounds of it, you had genuine complaints that are things that shouldn't happen in the first place. But you just don't know how to do it the right way, okay? Oh, and of course he didn't want to waste his, quote, time talking to the manager of the hotel because, of course not. He would rather go off once at a random worker who probably has very little control of fixing these issues instead of talking to the manager in the same manner. You just rather not do that. Good job. Here we watch as a lady gets completely shut down by the two police officers she's talking to for attempting to talk to the person behind the camera in a very controlling manner.
You do not have my permission to film me, and you do not have my permission to publish me.
You are in a public place, and it is constitutional right to do it.
This is not public. This is not a public place. This is private.
It is his constitutional right
This is a private
his constitutional right to
I belong here. I
if
pay
you
my
do
rent.
not like it, you can go into your room or leave.
Oh, well, let's go in here.
But right now there has been no crime. There's nothing we can do about it.
So what made you come?
We're here for something else.
We actually got a noise disturbance call. That's what we.
Yeah, no.
No,
So
it was
it was
something
for
different.
something upstairs. It was something different. We just happened to come up and something else.
Well, I've been busy trying to call FedEx corporate the whole time because that's what I did last time this
Okay,
happened.
well, it'll be a civil issue. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I'm not
Have it-
concerned about it. Like I said, this has been done before. They like a pack of wolves.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Bye-bye. You
Oh, that's funny. Just like, oh, but this is not a public place. It's constitutional right. If you have a problem with it, go into your room. It's just like, I'm sorry, lady, you're literally trying to make up nonsense in front of police officers who 9 times out of 10 will at least know the law to a degree. Whether how well they know it or not is another question, as some of them can be ridiculously stupid at times, but hey, they're right in this circumstance. Here we land in Australia for this clip here. Welcome back to Down Under. We've got some interesting bad customer service in a Sydney airport when these people are trying to hire a car. These people, they're called Spirit Surge Australia. They've got there's like a whole 10-minute TikTok explaining what happened here. I'll give you a bit of a summary after the clip itself. If you want to go see the full explanation again, just go check out that TikTok. But let's get into the clip.
Policy may not be acceptable to everyone. You need to shut up. Okay, wait. You cannot say like that.
Okay.
I am talking to you very nicely, sir. Okay. I'm going to stop. Just go away. Stop. Just go away. Stop shouting. Just go away.
Okay, wait, calm down.
I'm gonna call it. Just go away. I'm gonna report that guy.
Okay, wait, calm down.
I don't want you to serve us. Go away. Go away. No one will serve you. No. You can take the gun now. I don't want your car. You just go. Water. Just wait.
Okay.
Tell him to please. Go.
Yeah, he will leave because he needs to leave.
Go. Stupid.
Just wait. And don't say anything like that.
Okay, everybody calm down.
It's fine.
Okay, I think we are starting with the...
I will stay.
I
am not getting anything! What?
Don't do it.
What do you think of yourself, huh? What do you think of yourself?
You calm down.
What do you think of yourself? I'm not your servant!
Okay,
I am not your servant!
No. Don't do it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
That's a customer service.
I understand, but
That's a customer service. Alright. That's a customer service executive.
I don't know why, and this isn't really particularly trying to be racist, but Indians when they're raging just always is a little funny to me. Probably because I've experienced most of Indians raging via scam calls, so I guess that answers that question. But moving quickly along from that, apparently the story behind this all and why this ended up exploding the way it is because they asked for a $2,000 deposit. Now, a bit of explanation here is not all car rental companies ask for a deposit of any form of money. And usually the ones that do, they kind of make it clear on their websites, but it seems like more so recently, most of them don't tell you that you need to worry about a deposit which is worth like thousands of dollars. And not everyone just has $2,000 that they can suddenly give to some other company temporarily and hope they get it back afterwards, because not everything does a deposit. Like, for example, last year I went to a hotel down in Melbourne. They didn't ask for a security deposit, but the one I went to a month ago did ask for $100 as a security deposit. Doesn't mind me, I don't particularly care. Deposit, sometimes some things do, and that is what it is. But it is one of those things where if you're not explicitly told by the company's website, like the information isn't there letting you know, hey, by the way, you will need this money for a deposit, yeah, it's going to be one of those things where for someone who doesn't usually do a deposit for any form of rental cars, it's going like, hey, you guys do, I don't have that type of money, sorry. And apparently it imploded after this, which is insane to think about, but, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Jeez. Here we find out what happens after a flight gets cancelled when these people have been waiting for over 24 hours since the flight was first delayed.
You said we should shut up?
I want to see what you do.
Yeah, get the up in here.
I want to see what you do.
Get the He's telling us to shut up. After we've been here, we cancel hours. We missed the deadline. You can't bully people. No. You can't bully him. Yeah. He's a class. To get to. You can't bully people like that. Come on. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I understand that you have been waiting a very long time. I understand that you are very upset. This is
What we can do is give you guys hotel vouchers for your overnight.
Well, why did you leave it in the morning in the first place? 9 a.m. we were in, you kicked us out. You could have offered hotel right there. It was 4 hours past that time. What was the situation?
People with kids and babies. Come on.
This is not right. It's not done here. I want to leave tonight.
We are under the mercy of what the plan is hired. We are just given the instructions of what
So whoever's giving instructions, bring that guy here. Bring that guy here.
They're in Dallas. So you want me to bring them in? They're in Dallas. We need a doctor.
Somebody This is what's happening.
It's been over 24 hours. 40 hours.
It's been over 24 hours.
Give him room. Give him room. Give him room.
911. Don't get close. She needs to breathe. Oh my God.
I think this comes down to one very big thing. To me, if you are the one who's making a decision to cancel the flight, you should also be the one to go out there and tell everybody about that, especially if it's been several hours, heck, even almost a day, because this is going to happen. People are going to be pissed off by no means, because there are now many other things that are stacking on top of the fact that you've just cancelled their flight after waiting 24 hours. Not only were they already going to have to deal with the potential late fee of checking in way later than what they were initially meant to do for a hotel, because not all hotels do have this, but some hotels have a late check-in fee, especially if you're a day late or something along those lines. Some of them can have just an additional fee on top of the check-in on the hotel thing itself because you've checked in late. And then now you've cancelled their flight on them 24 hours after it was meant to be in the air in the first place. Now they're late to certain functions, they're late to this, they're late, like, it's just such a whirlwind of screw around so that all of these people, if you're the one who's made the decision to cancel a flight after this long, you should also be the one to go out there and explain it. Not your staff members, because they shouldn't have to deal with the shit that's about to be flung. You should.
Next, we have a Karen who absolutely loses it at the cash register lady because of the fact that her card got declined for having no funds.
An attitude. Stop.
You're rude. You don't have money in there.
Rude. You're rude.
Okay. You're the one that don't have
You
money.
don't know how to work a cash register.
Yeah.
GD.
Yeah, okay.
Works every
The manager just came up. You have no money on your card. What do you want me to do?
I have They'll tell you I have money on my card. Learn how to work a register.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. I'm calling the cops.
Go ahead. Give me my receipt.
Yeah, you're the asshole, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Over $1,000.
No matter how many times you're here, hold up the line.
She's being rude and tell me I have no money.
You're the one I have.
No, you're being an asshole.
Her poor daughter, bro. Her poor daughter.
Grab the ice. You know how many times I've been here?
I love the continuous, you know how many times I've been here? It's like, yes, you may or may not know how many times you've been there, but just because you're loyal to a fucking shop doesn't mean you deserve to be a goddamn asshole to people at that store. That's not how this works. You don't just get a free pass because you're loyal. That ain't how life goes, my friend.
This next clip is a pretty funky clip to say the least, and I'll explain part of those reasons post the clip itself, but basically what's happening here is this guy's doing some chalk drawing on one of the footpaths off the side of what seems to be a semi-busy area. Anyway, apparently a bunch of people have called the police over it, and well, now the police are here to deal with it in the way that American police know best how to do. Here's the clip.
Huh?
Getting phone calls on you for that.
Is it breaking the law?
Yeah.
What law?
Graffiti.
Oh, this isn't graffiti.
Oh, then I suggest you take it somewhere else.
I'm okay.
Huh?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You gotta go.
Why?
Because I said you gotta go. You can't do that here.
This isn't graffiti.
Okay, you gotta go, man. Don't
Why?
get here because we're getting calls on you, and we're not gonna be coming.
It's not against the law,
It's
though.
against the law. Pick somewhere
Can you
else
show
to
me?
go.
Because it has to be.
Show you, man. Listen,
it has to be
I'm gonna ID you and
indelible.
put you in cuffs, take you in. Now you either get your shit and go, or we go to jail for it and let them figure it out. The courts. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law to you. It's that simple. I'm talking to you nicely. You gotta go, man. Just pick it up somewhere else. Draw somewhere else. That's it for today. Here, draw somewhere else.
If it's graffiti has to leave a mark, man. The rain's gonna wash this away.
Well, pick somewhere else where they can wash it away. Just not here in the middle of traffic. Right here where we keep on getting calls on you.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But I've already won in court over this multiple times, man. I mentally can't take going to jail right now. I've already sued and won.
Okay.
But you're denying me my constitutional rights right now.
I'm not denying. I'm
Yes,
saying
you
pick
are.
it up somewhere
No.
else. Don't do it on public property here.
This is public property, exactly. I pay taxes just like all these people. So if I get a sign, if I'm out here begging, that's okay?
No, it's not okay. We run them off too on a regular basis.
That's denying them freedom of expression too.
Okay, well, whatever. We run them off still.
I I swear half the police I see in these clips are just people trying to abuse their power or take advantage of the position of power they're in. They just like having power. I don't know. That's just a random side note. But an interesting thing here is that from just Googling around with the US-based shenanigans for this, it honestly depends on various different things and basically the ordinances of your county or your town or your city, depending which one better clarifies the situation on whether chalk drawing is counted as graffiti or not. The person behind the camera did actually state that he has sued people multiple times over this problem and has won in all those occasions. Whether that's true or not is the other question, but I'm more inclined to believe him here purely because it seems stupid to lie over something like that. Anyhow, it's just such a wacky reaction from the police officer over chalk on a footpath. Yes, if he was on the road, all for it, buddy. But saying that he is interrupting traffic when A, he's not, he's on a footpath. B, it'd be more likely you be interrupting traffic by being there stopped on the road in the first place. And C, you aren't even holding up traffic by being there yourself, so what are you going on about, buddy?